9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And a very good afternoon to you all. Welcome to our live coverage of our afternoon games in the Women's Super League. And good to have you with us wherever you are with us. Apologies about that. I was not even expecting to start on a technical hinge. Apologies about that issue there. We're here and we're ready to go. Good afternoon to you all. We are here for the next 5 and a bit hours this afternoon. Now, don't forget you can get involved with me on social media and Lena's too. We are still expecting the first match this afternoon. David Finn Murphy, Mason, Kian Bailey will be with me right after the full thing. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream as well. Lots to look forward to this afternoon. And we're live across the UK and around the world on the women's football channels and on the Normality channel too. Keep an eye out for all the goals from today's games as it goes in. Apologies about the technical issue at the start of the show. We just sorted out the issues. Pleased to say it is now working. It's back to business as usual. So we're going to start off our man from the games this afternoon with Manchester United because, you know what? Normally Turner starts, but it doesn't look like she's starting today. In fact, 3 goals and 4 assists in the last 4 appearances. Looks like Turner's injured. It looks like Turner's out. Looks like Turner's off. Leah Galton credits playing against Jay Riviere every day in the training. But is it always that possible? Well, lineup today's is Turles Joyce, Manion, Letitia, Turner, George, Clinton, Jansen, Bissett, Toon, Galton, and Mallard. There's no sign of Turlen on the starting 11 today. 3 goals and 4 assists in the last 4 appearances for her. She's on fire. I'm afraid she does not start today. She's not on the lineup today. Janice Kamen, is she on there? It certainly looks like she is on the lineup today. 12 appearances, 3 goals, played 995 minutes. So that does not look like a good record. In terms of goals, in terms of appearances, she's been there for almost every game of the season. 12 appearances, can you believe it? And Leipzig, Bot, Howard, Board, Ale, Tierney, Mace, Justinote, Cayman, Goodwin, and Eric Dortier is starting 11. And the sub bench for Manchester United is Rendell, Maizawa, Gears, Williams, Middleton, Griffiths, Livingston, Hill. And the substitutions for Leicester City, Nevin, Takarada, Rose, O'Clark, Kane, O'Brien, Momiki, Swabi, and Lasova. And both playing in the 4-2-3-1 formation today. Manchester United comes to this one, 33 points. That's 2.36 per game. They're eyeing on top spot. They are behind the champions, Chelsea, league leaders again, who are playing against Brighton today by 7 points. 17 points earned at home, 5 games won, 2 drawn, yet to lose at home in 2025 as a whole. 27 goals, that's 1.93 per game. But Leicester City, they didn't want to get 2 points away 5 losses. Can you believe it? 5 losses for them. 12 points, 0.86 per game. They only managed to score 9 goals this season, 0.64 per game. So that's why they're more of the relegation threatened side than they are of the safety side as well. It's our first game of the weekend, people, of today. First game back after internationals. What a crazy Friday, and what a crazy start to the weekend that was. Now, if I was to tell you that both managers of Matt Beard and Laura Kaminsky were gone, both of them went in 24 hours apiece. Matt Beard left after his second stay in the club on Thursday. Friday, Laura Kaminsky went for Crystal Palace. Both meeting today, but I like Liverpool. We got Liv Smerud, who is taking over as manager of Crystal Palace. Can you believe it? Believe it or not, it is his first game in charge, and we'll take it to Crystal Palace versus Liverpool at 2 o'clock. Expect a lot today in the footballing world. So do like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, because it is going to be an absolute cracking day of football everywhere across the country. Jamie Finn Murphy, Kian Bailey, and of course, one person I wanted to tell you about, Mason, will be joining me after 1 o'clock. So make sure you do keep an eye out here on this channel for them lot. They'll be making their debuts very soon. Right, we are ready for our first game of the weekend. It's at Lear Sports Village, as Manchester United welcomes out of form, sadly out of form today for Leicester, as they've been through the season. They've been out of form for different reasons. More for a threatened relegation side. If you look at the results they've had this season, more relegation threatened side than them lot over there. This is why people can never underestimate Manchester United. Current FA Cup holders through to the quarterfinals, and as the next week, well, we're not. Sadly, we're not doing any coverage of it. I am on first aid training, so sadly, it's my weekend off next week. The lifeline for each club, but for Leicester, well, they have got to come out on top somehow today. If they've done it against Chelsea with a draw 1-1 at King Power, if they don't come away with a result today, they're in real trouble. Oh, it's the River Wear derby today between Sunderland and Durham. Both sides, can you believe it, are out of form. Unbelievably, they're meeting each other today. Durham actually out of form. 2 wins in the last 5, hosting Sunderland. 1 in the last 5. Both of them out of form. As for Birmingham City, 3 wins in the last 5. We'll keep an eye on all the goals as it all goes in today. It is a very busy day, and I will not be alone after 1:20. We'll build up to the 2 o'clock games, and trust me, you may want to stick here for that one too. We are going to take a short break so we can get ready for our first game today. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on this Women's Football Show Sunday. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to all. The first game of the weekend. Caesars travelled to Leicester Sports Village, with just 5 minutes away from kickoff between these two sides. Trust me, when you think you haven't seen it all yet, you've got to stay here for all of this drama. Today, people, it's the day when you realise how much drama we're going to have right from the first bite to the final whistle. There is a lot to discuss today as well. Manager will change. There's the end of an era, the end of the road as well for both managers, Crystal Palace, Liverpool. Liverpool managers interim boss in there. Crystal Palace, Leave Samud will start his first game in charge away home to Liverpool today at the Phoenix Community Stadium. Lisbeth Turlin is not on the starting 11, people. Leicester City, this does not look good for them. It is first game of the day. Make sure that you do watch. You can watch everywhere across the world. Here's how you can watch on that ticker below. So let's get straight to the action this afternoon. I cannot believe I made it to first game of the weekend. All 5 wins in the last 5 for Manchester United. So a lot to take in today for Liverpool. Leicester, could this be one too much? Oh, she's picked up a knock. Turlin is not on the lineup today, people. We just found out she has taken a knock during international break. So unfortunately, Mark Skinner has ruled her out of this one today. Do I keep these curtains open or closed? I think keep them open that way. You can still see the brightness of it. Well, good news came in starts today. Well, incredibly today, we have games all up and down across the country. We do have a 12 o'clock game in the Scottish Premiership we're watching, keeping an eye on. Trust me, when I say this, you're going to need to rewatch everything back from start to finish. Manchester United second in the table, a Champions League place that I don't see them slipping up anytime soon. Their form has been incredible, so much so that I see them as currently known as the greatest. About an hour away from kickoff at Sheffield United versus Portsmouth, first game this afternoon in the Women's Championship. Bring you every game live everywhere today. Well, apart from Arsenal versus West Ham United, we'll bring you the other games too. Players will take the knee now as the fight against all forms of discrimination continues across our game, and neither of the discrimination should be made anytime soon. For more information, kickout.org # take a stand. Let's show racism the red card once and for all. We'll just wait for the referee to get going at 29 minutes past. They cannot start on time. They cannot start 1 minute to double two. The teams were out a bit earlier today, and the players are now taking the knee. So Manchester United taking Leicester, and it's live. Let's go. Kick off. Too strong of the attacking force for Manchester United has left us a big situation here for one of our own. Of course, had to do it. And on. On. Sends the ball in. Lovely catch by the keeper here. Leipzig got there first. Manchester United wins the ball back. It is a throw in to Leicester City. 1 minute and 40 seconds gone on the clock. 0-0, the game starts. So if you are just joining us, a warm welcome to our special live vlog, 5-hour special coverage of the women's football show. We're live across the country and around the world as we bring you every result from first to final whistle. Allowed. We'll start for Turling this afternoon. Manchester United never dropped a point in the last 6 WSL matches, including 4 and 25, making their best ever winning start to a calendar year in the top flight. Now we've heard from Sonia Bonpasta on Friday that here comes Manchester United. Toon. Jensen. They want to try and break down Leicester side. Manchester United would. Magnon. Chris passing. Bisset. Oh, lovely pass. But, Leicester City, a bit of a spot above there. They're keeping the pressure. Manchester United are keeping the pressure on here. Elatoon. Clinton. Well, didn't last long. Mallard. Sends in the box. Towards the back post. No, not quite. But still being a spot bother here, Leicester. Manchester United really piling in the pressure. On chance! For a couple of minutes, Jansen with the chance that goes wide and out for a goal kick. World record signing now became expected to be included in the Chelsea squad for the first time for the Women's Super League match against Brighton. And we'll bring you that live watch along straight after all the second half kickoffs is made. So Mark Skinner makes 3 changes to the side that beat Crystal Palace 3-1 before international break. Manuel Mallard and Bisset comes into 11 for JVBA, Ayosara, and top scorer Elizabeth Turland. She came off the bench to score for Norway on Tuesday while speaking to media Friday. Skinner gave no indication that Striker had picked up an injury. Whilst there is a unchanged side following a 3-0 defeat of Aston Villa 2 weeks ago as Leicester looked to win back-to-back result games for the first time in the season. Only 8 games left. 8 match weeks left, people. Not far off from here. Whilst we're also keeping an eye on Queen's Park versus Partick. Partick Thistle. Nothing to bring you at the moment. Still 0-0 at the moment. We'll bring you updates on that and bring you updates right across the country throughout today's show. A busy day today and a lot to look forward to. We've got every single, well, apart from Arsenal versus West Ham, or here we go, Manchester United on the attack again, sends it in. Oh. Those plays in red here. Oh, out for throw into Leicester. Well, Manchester Manion couldn't keep it in. And we'll bring you the results first everywhere across the country. And you know what? Also around the world. So make sure you do share the stream out, people, because it is a busy day today. Here we go. Sent in. Oh, lovely tackle made there. Gabby Jaws, lovely work. Alpha goal kick. Oh no. So number 28, Chesnotte, is down. Corner kick action at throwing. Flag for a goal. Assistant flag for a goal kick. Let's have a look here. Went out for a corner. Oh, I thought that was a good corner to Spurs. There it is. That's Vicente Chesnotte. Chesnotte is down. We'll bring you results from all of today's games as well. Kickoff as well, coming up very, very soon. Half an hour to go. It has to be a number one there. It's got 4 games in the National League North and South today. So very busy day everywhere across the country. We'll bring you to them all first, as we bring you every goal, every game today. It is up to us lot to make it happen. And nothing else to bring you at the moment. We've got very soon kick off in our 1 o'clock games this afternoon. Aberdeen welcome Spartans, and Motherwell travels to Glasgow and take on Glasgow City. What an afternoon it's going to be, and we're here to bring you every bit of action for the first to final whistle. It's going to be incredible afternoon. Manchester United. So 9 minutes gone, people. 0-0. Sense in the box. Oh, there's was offside anyway. So, and offside. You're now in the ball area. Lovely, incredible work here. Reckless tackle or Galton. Well, throwing given to Manchester United. Oh, looks like number 4 down, but looks like she might be back on the feet. She is. Bring you every goal, every game today. As I just said, people, we have got everywhere to bring you. And I mean everywhere. It is everywhere. Right across the UK and, of course, right across the world. Whether you are watching in Japan, South Korea, North Korea. Oh, no. I should not even mention that. No! You're in South Korea, Japan, China, New Zealand, Western Australia, or right across the early morning in in the USA. Good to have you with us as we start your day, America, with some lovely soccer. They call it soccer. I'm not sure why. We're having a bit of a debate as well at 1:20 to find out if soccer or football is a better terminology for this game. Get involved at home to hashtag Women's Football Show. Get involved, people. We'd love to have your comments on this. Wonder if soccer or football is the words they want. You want to get involved at home to hashtag the Women's Football Show. Get involved, people at home. We'd love to have you with us. Of course, I'd like to avoid FA Cup action, and this is your place to be today. We'll make sure we'll get all of your viewerships up today. Make sure you know what's coming up. And yeah, Indiana's too. We're going to be looking forward to having all two. Turland should be back very soon. Just taking a knock and during the international break. But, oh boy. But then here came the crazy idea that they were thinking, my lad, wonderful start by Leipzig, got there first. My lad just couldn't lift it in. 12 minutes gone and it's still 0-0 between Manchester United and Leicester. But what the crazy thing about this week was, they were thinking about scrapping the relegation in both the WSL and the Championship. Who thinks of that nowadays? Two, another chance, but just couldn't keep it down. Brian Given couldn't keep it down, and it's out for a goal kick to Leicester. They're thinking of scrapping the relegation. Don't even bother. Grow with the team, grow the game, but keep the relegation, but have more teams involved. Grow the teams, for God's sakes. Don't do it for 2 seasons, because that would be the last thing we want. Combinations of non-league being, out of the roots. Get involved, people at home. Hashtag the Women's Football Show. Do you think it's a good idea to scrap relegation? Do it on live. Make sure you get involved in live chat, or by subscribing, or by on X at R Taylor WSL WC. Hashtag the Women's Football Show. Get involved, because I am absolutely shattered from all of this. Talking about scrapping the relegations. It's finished. It's a goner if they go to do that. If they scrap relegation, it's a goner. A goner, okay? A finisher. And I think many of my guests will be looking forward to having the debate today. That Chelsea, but speaking about, it's a free kick to Leicester City. Chelsea Notte was challenged there. It's a free kick to Leicester City. Looks like Gabby George that made the tackle. Brilliant to Manchester United. Nothing else to bring you at the moment across any games. But we're about to kick off soon in the Championship. Sheffield United takes on Portsmouth today. That's at Bramall Lane. We're going to take you straight there if there's any goals. But coming to need, there's nothing over there. And also today is the Welsh Premier Women's League. It's the Championship round of Briton Ferry versus Cardiff, and Wrexham take on the New Saints. That's this afternoon too. One game gone, Stourbridge versus Forest. We don't know why the game was off today. About to find out why in just a moment. They were due to face each other today. But we just found out the league fixture was set to be played on Sunday today. However, unfortunately, the tie was postponed on Friday following an outbreak of illness within the Stourbridge squad. So it is a rescheduled game. Um, no good, I'm afraid. But at least they told us Friday night what happened. We was expected to have a full house today of games. No, not in this case. It's not. Stourbridge versus Nottingham Forest. Stourbridge. We are with you every step of the way. Get well soon, guys, and we'll see you on the pitch soon. Stourbridge. Hang on a minute. Surely. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Stourbridge. Actually, they do follow me on YouTube. I've forgotten about this. Stourbridge is following me on YouTube. Get well soon. We're with you every step of the way. Get well soon, guys. So Stourbridge will be watching this one today like, well, what will happen to the other teams? Well, promotion for the championship is up and alive and kicking very, very soon. So with 8 games to go as well in the top flight, who's going to become WSL champions could be decided by late April if the 7 points gap is not closed in. In fact, they could steal the title 7 points if nothing else happens. Because I don't see any team catching up with Chelsea anytime soon. They've just been too good, and with a record signing as well this season, they've just been too good. Too good this season in every single competition. I mean, the only draw is the Leicester one away 1-1. We own them for that. We are heading to the EBS Community Stadium. We're heading to Villa Park. We're heading to, well, only the best place in the world, the Leyton Orient Ground, as Tottenham welcomes Manchester City. Our former 12-game Taylor sides, can you believe it? So we'll get you team news right across all the games today. Manchester United, Mallard, here she goes. It's Mallard on the counter attack. It's Mallard! It's in! What a finish! Mallard opens the scoring at Manchester United 1, Leicester City 0. They have opened the scoring after 19 minutes of dominant defending. The resistance is finally broken. What a finish! And Mark Skinner can be happy with that. It's 1-0 to Manchester United, and it's Mallard with a goal. What a finish! The keeper didn't do anything, and the defender was asleep. Brilliant goal. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. That's incredible. The keeper did not have any chance in saving that goal. It's just that 1-2 pass and then 3 in the back of the net. Absolutely brilliant. Mallard was never going to miss from there. It is 1-0 to Manchester United. What a goal that is. Incredible, leader. It's Mallard again in all competitions as well this season. And as for, well, there you go there. There you have it. Mallard this season, it is 3rd goal for Mallard. Lovely work to finish the move off. So, there it is, people. Breakthrough for this afternoon's game. 1-0 to Manchester United. What a finish by Mallard. 3rd goal for her. Looks like this season in all competitions. The loss came with Chelsea away 1-0. Writer scoring a penalty in the first half. Leicester City. They need to do something here. but maybe not quite. No wonder why the record has been dismal. 5 losses, 2 draws away, yet to win a game away. And they're looking to win back-to-back games for the first time this season. Leicester City, they have just they're in relegation form at this point in time. That's third goal of the season in all competitions for Mallard. Just looking at the stats here. Incredibly done, and data will be updated for next week. Actually, we're not here next week. Sadly, it's 3 weekends in a row where I will not be here. Thing is, a family comes first. Not football family, sadly. But there you go. It is what it is. It's a sunny day at the VBS Community Stadium, and it absolutely is gorgeous here in Lincolnshire. We're going to be travelling up and down right across the country. Kickoffs for all of the games today. We're kicking off at Bramwell Lane. Those three 1 o'clock games are coming up very shortly. Manchester United on the counter attack here. And more shouts! Nothing from the referee. I think that was a penalty. You've got to look at the replay here. Was it a penalty? Was it a penalty? No. Tierney not even fouled. I'm just having a look at the replay. Surely that's a penalty. Oh, I'm not sure actually about. I'm not sure about that penalty shout. I think very close. I think it's hit up her legs first. So if it's if it hits her leg, then it's not a penalty. But I think that is a very close decision here. Yeah, very close. So I've been there. There's a free kick to Leicester City. Oh, looking back at that goal. Throw in given to Manchester United. Manion will take the throw in. Lovely work. Can he done? So if you were thinking about joining the WhatsApp group, you can scan the QR code at home, everyone. We were supposed to have Jamie having coveraging of Aston Villa versus Everton, but it's going to be me today. I'm just found out that he is going out, and you know what? I understand. Thanks for letting me know, Jamie. Amazing lad. thank you very much for letting me know. So Jamie can't make it, but Kian Bailey will join me, and Mason as well. Mason will be covering Tottenham versus Man City, and Kian Bailey will take on Pale Wilfield. We'll watch Palace versus Liverpool. We are going to take here goes. Oh, they win it back though. And after I've had my quick lunch at half time, we are going to be welcoming our guests for this afternoon. So there you go, 1:20-ish. We'll be welcoming all of our guests this afternoon. We're just moments from kickoff, about 3 minutes away from kickoff this afternoon, across the grounds in a 1 o'clock games. And those games are Aberdeen versus Spartans, Glasgow City versus Motherwell in the Scottish Women's Premiership and Premier League, and in the Championship it is Sheffield United versus Portsmouth. Portsmouth yet to win a game this season. I think yet to win a game this season. Their form has been terrible, and they're kicking off very shortly. Half time, QPE Queen's Park 0, Partick Thistle 0. We'll bring you every goal, every game today, my lads! Oh, defended away. Lovely work by Leicester City. Sleep on the defence in there again. Oh, lovely work. Incredible for Manchester United. Just fall asleep here, my lads, with that chance there. Oh, yep. There it is, defended away. Lovely work done. And it is a free kick to Leicester City. So, all the time in the world to do that. We've still got lots of time to go today. And, yes, sirree. So I'm looking forward to welcoming our guests today. I will not be alone this time round, and we're going to do the same again at the end of the month. I want you lot to keep an eye out on social media, because I'm going to bring you everything from start to finish. And it is the women's football weekend. I am going to be here for the takeover. So it's 2 weekends in a row that I'll be doing the takeover. So 2 weekends I will not be here. 2 weekends I'll be doing the takeover. I'm out of form, but I'm getting back to winning ways. See what I've done there? Brilliant. All right, getting ready for second half very, very soon. First half coming up very shortly between them a lot over there. Don't forget you can watch on the Women's Football channel by selecting the link in the description. Make sure you do watch, because today's show it's all about, well, goals. This is the thing, really. You really don't want to mess up. You don't want to mess up the fact that that even if we're without goals, we're still going to have a good day talking about what's happening across the leagues, particularly the WSL and Championship scrapping relegations. Not a good idea. Here we go. Leicester City inside the box. Oh, defended lovely by Manchester United. Oh. This is better from Leicester now. Hero, they'll send in. No flag. No flag. It's corner to Leicester City. Right, if they do score from here, then it's deep trouble for Manchester United. That's all I've got to say. Deep, deep trouble. Corner to this Joyce gets grabs the ball. Mannion. Throwing to Manchester United. Gabby George. Gabby George sends it in. Deflected corner to Manchester United. Don't forget, if you'd like to comment on this show, we're now adding in a 5-minute limit to anyone who is subscribed to this channel. Stop all the spamming works that we have. Thank you. An injury to Leicester City. Probably want to discuss about it. And it's kick-off across the the 1 o'clock games this afternoon. Sheffield United against relegation friend side Portsmouth. We're ready to go for that one. As EG goes on, I'm going to go quickly make myself some lunch. No bread. No. And it is a throw-in to Manchester United. Team news everywhere across the 2 o'clock games. Big points offer on both ends of the table. The ball just a little bit too much, and it is a goal kick. Free kick to Leicester City. So team news everywhere is starting to come in thick and fast, and we'll bring you to them with our special team today in just God knows when. Yeah, yeah, it'll be here on the way very shortly. There, 10 minutes left till half time. We are looking forward. About 1:20, we'll welcome our guests in to bring us every single moment of kit, every build up, every game live. Oh, about Arsenal versus West Ham United. Mr. Arsenal podcast will be doing that live coverage, so you can join him for that around about 5:15, and the women's football chat. You can join them as well around about 5:15 tonight as Arsenal take on West Ham. But today is all about this afternoon's games. Yes. Lots of fun today needed. So I want you guys to subscribe, please. Don't forget to hit the like button too. Helps this channel out really well. Thank you very much for your support. Now then, do you know what? It's been a fun week. We're here to digest it after 1:20. So I want you guys to share the stream far and wide across the country and around the world. Press the share button below so you can get the link and share it far and wide, because we are going to be all over the place today. This is the only destination you need to be for all of this afternoon's games. So watch and learn how it's done. Plus, if you're brand new, don't forget to subscribe to both the Normality channel and on the Women's Football channel too. Mainly the Women's Football channel. We got up to 300 subscribers. Trust me, you're going to need to share it. Thus, if you want to join our new WhatsApp group, you can scan the QR code up there and yeah, come and join us. We'll be watching that one too. Ball kept in. I don't know about you, but the near sports finish, it certainly looks like. Why are the why is that lines that can confuse me? Oh, crap! The start of the rugby league season. So there you go, people. There's your answer. But talking about the rugby, I am covering the Women's League Cup. I'm covering the Women's World Cup, the Rugby World Cup. I'm covering every game of the Women's Rugby World Cup, right from August through to the end as the new football season gets underway. And unlike last time, I'm going to be here for every game of the season. Next season, guys, with the new deal next season, get ready, because I'm going to bring you even more games than ever before, even more live watch-alongs right to you right to your homes from here in this very room. So it's gonna be fascinating. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and yeah, So free kick to Manchester United. I'm just giving them the team news. Oh yeah, team news is in for the whole of the afternoon. For this afternoon's games, free kick to Manchester United. Gabby George with effort, just gone high and wide, goal kick. Yeah, it's just the second league start of the season. I'm just getting the team news ready for all of our games today. And it is Kerry. Oh, first goal, first blood to the 1 o'clock games this afternoon. Aberdeen have taken a lead. They've scored. Well, Holland, 100th total appearance. United will break forward, but look at the fuminess from Bizet. So it looks like the ref is looks like they're furious. So the ladies will be rating iron on those in about 5 minutes. We are going to be travelling to you lots across the country. We're going to give you guys a bit of make sense, of course, because it is there. All right, it is in the blood. So we're taking you to team news right across the country. In fact, I'm just sending them in now. The only news that I can give you at the moment, I'm not giving you any more, is the fact that it's 100 appearances for Zoe Holland today. Three minutes added time at the end of first half. So we are giving you guys in just a moment or so to get ready because we're going to take you right across the country at half time at about 20 past after I've had me lunch. That we're going to bring you at the moment. But Aberdeen have taken the lead in the Scottish Women's Premier League. It is 1-0. It is 1-0, and it is Kraft with a goal on 10 minutes. 1-0. I will bring you every goal from every game, and it is just 10 games left in the Scottish Women's Premier League for this season. 8 games to go here in England. Oh, goal! Manchester United! It's 2-0. It's Galton with the goal right on half-time. It is 2-0 Manchester United. And it is Galton with a lovely finish, chipping over the keeper. Makes it 2-0 at the break, just very much at the break. It's 2-0 to Manchester United. Galton with a goal right before half-time. So, as I said, Chelsea have signed on emergency loan for Becky Spence. Becky Spence is back. I'm giving you guys team news. Brilliantly worked. It is half a minute till break, and then we are going to take a break so we can allow our guests to arrive very, very shortly. Raquel side, work to do. We're gonna bring in our guests in just a few minutes' time. Half-time whistle goes. Half-time. We are going to take you straight to a break, and when we do return, we'll bring in our guests as well. But great start for Manchester United. Great half, really. And yeah, lots of positive to take back. It is now half-time. It is Manchester United nil to Leicester City nil. So we're taking a short break now. Do stay with us. We're going to bring in our special guest in just a few moments. So stay here for that. Welcome back, everyone, to the show. It is currently 2-0 to Manchester United at the break. I guess our Gan will be here very shortly. Mine is Jamie, who's out all day, who will be out today. I don't even blame him. We're going to have Mason joining us soon. Kian Bailey will be together to cover Crystal Palace versus Paul. We'll bring you team news in just a moment. But first, well, what a week. 3 managers going in 1 week. Unbelievable. Incredibly, that's enough to say how shocking it has been. It is Barclays, all right? Trust me when I say this, it is Barclays, all right? This league is no wonder why the league, the season where you bottle it, don't get way back. Obviously, that was a bad joke. But Leicester's form shows they are incapable of getting back to where they do belong. In terms of table form, they're more the relegation threatened side than I have seen. They've got to improve form now, otherwise they're out of the league. And very shortly, Kiana Bailey will be joining me for Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. That is coming up in just a few moments' time there. Just getting ready as we speak. So whilst we do that, let's bring you what could be an expensive player that could make history in the making. Right, so Sonia Bompast, you might remember Sonia Bompast side signed Naomi Goma for a world record fee, $890,000, $1.1 million. It's £890,000 from San Diego Wave, currently managed by the former Arsenal boss Jonas Enderville, who was sacked after the 2-1 loss to Chelsea. Historically, this is why we got to make it make sense. Got it? Brilliant. And that's why you can never ever write them off again. The Champions League quarterfinalists, they got Manchester City, first and 4 in a row, and I am buzzing to watch those. Sadly, the Watchalongs are not going to be making it happen. Nah, I'm only joking. Sunday, March 23rd, people. Book those dates, because us Chelsea lot will be coming back on your screens for a live Watchalong. And I am buzzed to bring you all the excitement from the Etihad right at the start of a very big takeover to take us out of March into April, into yet another international break very soon. So it's gonna be incredible, all right? And trust me that it's gonna be fantastic. This month it's all about, well, getting ready for that experience. Now, don't forget, you can join in the conversation at home. You can scan the QR code, join in with the new WhatsApp group. Make sure that you are with us for every single bit of the women's football, just like we did this week. Managers sacked up, down, left, right, centre, right across the country. Everyone is getting sacked in the morning. Incredibly, this is why. Of course, Mary Allen was sacked on Friday. So was Matt Beard after his second stint at Liverpool. I don't know what to think of it, apart from the fact we'll get the GAN in very shortly to talk about what's been a crazy week. Starting off with the possibility of no relegation from the two top tiers, the women's league, that's the Women's Super League and the Women's Championship. There's nothing more short and sweeter than that. So keep an eye out for that one, because there you go. There's your answer. The GAN will be here in just half an hour, in just a few minutes time. We'll take a short break and we'll get ready for second half live next. You are watching on Normality channel. We'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. right back for second half next. There'll be lots of questions for Leicester as we head to second half period, but we are going to leave them in just a few moments. In around about 20 minutes, we're heading to Villa Park to cover Aston Villa versus Everton. I don't blame Jamie Murphy. He's not going to be doing coverage we was expecting to today, but we are going to look forward to having him catch up for the game. Women's football show tonight at 10 o'clock on Red Button 1 and iPlayer for those in the UK. And you can watch them from about 9 o'clock on iPlayer, and then tonight 10 past midnight. That's after match of the day 2, the FA Cup highlights on BBC One and iPlayer. We have got second half on our grabs now as Manchester United host Leicester 2-0 at the break. Robin King will be coming for Eric Victoria with the second half change. We're ready to go. Second half about to kick off at the Lear Sports Village. And here we go. Second half is underway here. And joining us this afternoon for this one, afternoon's Bailey here.
Mr. Lid.
We're ready.
They're right in the way.
Second half about to kick off
Hello,
at the
Riley.
Lear Sports Village. And here we go. Second half is underway here. Afternoon to you, lads. And joining us this afternoon for this one, afternoon's Bailey here. Please, Bailey or Kian, because that is going to be the echoing noise. Second half about to kick off at the Lear Sports Village. And here we go. So team news this afternoon for Crystal Palace versus Liverpool is over to Kian and Bailey. Afternoon, lads. Can you hear me?
Sorry, Riley, we're having a bit of technical difficulties. We can hear you, don't you worry.
Brilliant. Right, team news this afternoon, lads. Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Lads, what's the team news?
I reckon we put out a strong side. I reckon Liverpool are the favourites for this game at the minute, especially considering Crystal Palace's recent form.
And of course, to give us the full team news of Crystal Palace versus Liverpool, that will help out our viewers.
Don't worry, Riley. Let me just find that right now. Sorry. Okay. So in goal we have Rachel Laws. Our back three consists of Jasmine Matthews, Gemma Bonner, and Grace Fisk. Midfield consists of Taylor Hines, one of my personal favourites, as well as Kari Holland, S. Kerr, Emma Hobiger, and C. Capox. as well as Sophie Roman-Hogg and Olivia Smith up front. Whereas Crystal Palace have Shay Yanez in goal, as well as Riley, Josephine Green, Alison Swaby, and Lily Woodham at the back. Cato, Potter, Blanchard, and Larkin in the midfield, and a front two of Larissy and Weirden.
And how many changes has each side made ahead of this one today?
Oh, I'm not too sure about that one.
Whilst they give us the news about that, we do have a red card to bring you, and it's come from Sheffield United, who are at home to, well, guess what, Portsmouth. I think Portsmouth's going to feel happy about it because Sheffield United have got a red card. 10 players now on the pitch for Sheffield United.
Red card for Sheffield United, that's unbelievable. Crystal Palace made 3 changes from their last game, and Liverpool have made 5. Bearing in mind there's been some recent controversy across both teams, both losing their managers recently. Quite shocking information, if I say so myself.
Yep. Lee Smith is the new manager for Crystal Palace, whilst Liverpool still waiting for their new manager. The job hunt is underway. So now with Amber Whiteley in charge, is it not surprising to see both of these sides making changes after the recent results?
I'd say so. Bringing in new managers has a different sort of tactical style of play, and I'd say they're bringing in players that are going to match their style of play. So I'd say from the old managers, some players might just not fit the system that the new manager's trying to essentially work out. So it is pretty common to see some changes.
Now, with all Kaminsky going on Friday, how much of this is disappointing to Palace fans?
Sorry?
How much is this of a disappointment to Palace fans?
I'd say it is quite disappointing. I'd say she was quite an important player.
Player?
Sorry, manager. Sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up.
It's okay. It's live. Anything can happen, okay? It's live. Anything can happen. Right, score predictions for this one.
Oh, I do see maybe Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 1.
Well, what about you, Kian?
Keenan, what's score prediction?
Oh, for me, I think it's going to be a 2-0 to Liverpool just because of Palace's recent form. Obviously, rock bottom of the table, only 6 points in the whole season. I think they'll put up a good fight against Liverpool today, but I just think Liverpool will come out the better side today.
It is going to be a fascinating afternoon as well. I'm hoping Mason will be on for Tottenham versus Manchester City coming up very soon as well. I did find out on WhatsApp that he was coming, but there you go. It is live, anything can happen. So, lads, we just had a postponement from the National League South, Wimbledon versus Cheltenham. In the National League South, the Women's National League South game between Wimbledon and Cheltenham is postponed. Dear me, indeed.
Dear.
Second half is about to get. Second half is 5 minutes, 6 minutes old. Still 2-0 to Manchester United. Well, it's very interesting international break, lads, with what was happening on Thursday, Friday, and the possibility of a relegation being scrapped from the WSL and Championship. But what do you think about it, lads? Because now they're having the talks about possibly scrapping the relegation for the WSL. How do you feel about it if relegation was to be scrapped?
I'd say it'd be certainly different, sort of similar to that in the MLS, I'm pretty sure, where there's like no relegation at all, when they're essentially still fighting for the top positions, but it sort of like gives people a better chance. So I know, I think there may be like some teams which are too good for the league below the WSL, but however don't really maybe have the squad depth or the quality of the players to stay up. So by removing like the restrictions of relegation, it could benefit those sort of like lower teams as well.
Kian, what do you think about this possibility of relegation being scrapped? What do you think?
What do you think, Keenan?
It's a tough one. I think with relegation, it kind of teaches teams that it's kind of a tricky situation, to be fair. Like, it obviously still gives everyone the chance to fight in the top league, but also with the lower teams, they're going to be fighting lower every season.
Yep. And do you think it's time to scrap relegation or grow the team? Both of you, what do you think?
I think growing the teams might be beneficial, but it's sort of mixed, I guess. I guess more teams being in the WSL could benefit people. Obviously, more teams means like more matches and could benefit like how much people are playing. However, there could sort of be the aspect of more teams, more matches. It could put a strain on the individual players playing it.
So, what do you think the WPLL must do to ensure fairness and competitive is still in this game?
I reckon. What you mean about relegation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd say to scrap it for now. I'd say maybe do like sort of like a few years or so, like testing it out, see if they like the system. If they do, maybe keep it. If not, then make some sort of change, like maybe bring relegation back.
Yeah, and do you think that's benefiting from scrapping relegations and growing teams? Could it benefit more non-league clubs, for example, including those in the Women's National League?
I reckon it could. I reckon it gives clubs like in the Women's National League, it gives them sort of like more opportunity to be able to perform better in a way. And yeah.
Yes, indeed. So we'll be watching Aston Villa versus Everton. Jamie was supposed to do the coverage but pulled out this afternoon, so I'll be watching that one instead.
Jamie pulled out.
And you know what, Mason will be covering Tottenham versus Manchester City, whether he gets here. And the lads below will be watching Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Eager, both sides, can you believe it, are fighting for survival. Well, mainly for Crystal Palace, if you look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, could be a close game today with both sides departing their main managers on Thursday and Friday. What a crazy 24 hours it's been.
I agree. Right, I do have some updates for you on the sort of like planning of how we're going to do this. So obviously the match starts at 2. The plan is for I to do the first half and essentially talk through that, and then give Keenan the opportunity to do the second half, and so it essentially balances it out.
Yeah, that's fine. Kian and Bailey will be watching this one. Bailey will give us reactions first half, or both of those two anyway. And then second half, Kian will take the mic space. Brilliant work to be done now. It's 15 minutes to go till all kicks off this afternoon, 2 o'clock. Let all hell break loose.
I agree.
Oh, gosh. And now I'm away from Manchester United. I am going to have more notification of goals than ever before this afternoon with everywhere. I mean, where do you see the game of the day today? If you look back at the last game before the international break, we've seen one-sided Villa. We've seen one-sided Manchester City.
I agree.
Take a win against 4-0. Got to be you two, but where do you see game of the day today?
I do see. I think now. I could see Tottenham versus City. I could see that being quite a good game. I'd say City miles above Brighton at the minute, 10 points clear. So I'd say there's no really sort of competition between them. However, Tottenham have been in like mixed form recently, and so have City. Actually, just looking at the statistics, they've sort of been both in mixed form. So it'd be actually interesting to see how it all pans out, to be fair.
Yeah, brilliant. Into the final few minutes of first half, and we have a goal to bring you Glasgow City 1-0 up at home to Motherwell. Glasgow City in the Women's Premier League on 2nd March, the second phase championship group. They'll be hoping to get 3 points up on the grabs this afternoon. And it is championship phase and the relegation group now. So Glasgow City is up and running 1-0 at the moment. It's Lo Farah with the goal. So yeah, we could potentially see Tottenham versus Man City having a good game today. But as long as Mason is here and covering the game, then I'll be happy at the end of the day as well. And we've got about 12 minutes left till kick off everywhere too. So we'll be watching today with eager anticipation. Surely, Bailey. Now, Bailey, the thing I want to ask you is, what do you think about Turland being out of the squad, potentially for the rest of the season? She's had a knock during the international break, 3 goals and 4 assists in the last 4 games. How do you think Manchester United will react to it being 2-0 up and with Turland out with the knock?
I'd say it could be quite disappointing for Turner, especially with her good recent form. 3 goals and I think you said 3 goals and 4 assists in recent games. I'd say it's quite disappointing for her, and probably quite disappointing for the team as well, especially when she's in such good form and losing her to injury.
So Germa as well. Let's move away from Femlot at the moment, because Chelsea could be seeing Naomi Germa starting her first game since joining the club. £890,000 paid for a fee. How much difference is Germa going to make, as well as Chelsea getting an emergency loan on Becky Spencer? Musovic is announcing her pregnancy, and Lefting is injured. So how much of a difference will it be for? How much of a difference will it be for? Oh, I think they've just broken up. We've broken up the form here. We'll try to get back to them as soon as possible. In the meantime, we've got a couple of goals to bring you. It looks like we're getting goals everywhere this afternoon, and it was 2-0, but then it was offside, so it's still 1-0. Bailey and Keane is all fun and go this afternoon. But whilst we reconnect with them, hopefully soon, we are going to make sure we're ready to go. Well, that one, they're back.
There we go.
There you go.
So Bailey's just had a bit of a break before the game starts, because obviously he's covering for the first half for us. So
yeah, brilliant. Right, Kian is here, people. Afternoon, Kian, and what are your thoughts on Naomi Germa potentially making her first Chelsea start?
I think it'll be good for her, to be fair, because obviously making the first start is always something good, you know. It's always a remarkable achievement, so I think it will be really good for her.
And what do you think about Becky Spencer potentially making her Chelsea return after coming on the emergency loan from Tottenham?
I think it'll be good, especially coming back to a team doing as good as Chelsea at the moment, because obviously they're at the top of the league. I think it'll obviously be hard for her, because she'll be coming back in such a high quality and high form team. But I think she'll slot right into the team.
Now, let's talk about the 2 teams that you guys are doing today. Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Both without managers. Initially, their Leaf Sparrows has came in as the new boss for Crystal Palace. So, do you think it's time for a bit of a change in the formation? Do you think we should have an all English manager, or do you think we should have diverse international managers?
I think diverse is better, just because obviously it brings everyone together better. Personally, for me, I don't think it matters English or not English being a manager. If they know the game, then they will do well enough. If they do well enough for the team, it doesn't really matter, their background or whatever happened with them. So for me, I think that more diverse managers is definitely better for just the sport in general.
We are now on to half time in our games this afternoon. Sheffield United 0, Portsmouth 0. Izzy Hobson, red card, 10 players on the pitch. It is half time, Aberdeen 1, Spartans 0, Glasgow City 1, Motherwell 0, and Queen's Park 0, Partick Thistle 0 in the final minutes. So, when we're talking about matches today, where do you actually see, in terms of scoring, who do you think is going to do well today?
For me, I think that it's definitely going to be the forward options for both teams. But I also think that obviously the midfield are definitely going to create the chances for the strikers and stuff. But I think definitely for Liverpool, it will be Olivia Smith for me. I think that she's just really good at the moment. But obviously, like I said, it's a whole team game. You never know what's going to happen. It could be defenders scoring, midfielders, attackers, anything.
Yeah, but we're leaving Manchester United versus Leicester City now. If you want to carry on watching, you can do so in the tickets below as we get ready for the games this afternoon. Well, this is nervousness between these. Looks like Kian is going to come in now. Aston Villa versus Everton. They're about to kick off soon. Bloody ads. Yeah. Right, Aston Villa versus Everton is on the way soon, as well as all 2 o'clock kickoffs this afternoon. Looks like Mason might not be coming in yet. I did message in. I sent him a message as well, Mason. So we should be seeing him soon on air to cover the game this afternoon. We got Aston Villa, Everton, and we'll be watching that one. I'll be watching that one. Jamie's out today, so don't blame him at all. I was going to have Crystal Palace versus Everton, with Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. It's a long afternoon, people. You will totally understand that not all seem too well, and often so. So we are very almost at 2 o'clock. We are about to go up and down the country, people, with all the games today. Bailey is about to come on for the first half to react to Liverpool away to out of form and relegation friend side. Crystal Palace, bottom of the table. They only won once this season in the league, so no good news is never good news. Kian is in the background. Bailey's here for this one. Big afternoon for you, Bailey. About to kick off between Crystal Palace and Liverpool. What are you expecting between these two sides today?
I'm expecting, I reckon, some sort of dominance by Liverpool, especially considering Palace's recent form being bottom of the league. But I do expect Palace to not do very well, if I'm pretty honest. However, I could see it being quite a good match.
So So we're looking at the lineups, and Taylor Hines, if I'm rightly saying so, Annabelle Blanchard, 3 goals in 13 match apps, whilst for Taylor Hines, 2 goals in 14 match appearances. Do you think she needs to improve in form when it comes to scoring goals?
I reckon if we were being idealistic, I'd say it would be great if she was able to improve in form. However, I mean, it'd still be great. Essentially, whatever she's able to do, if she's able to get us, if she's able to score a goal, that's absolutely perfect. If she's not, she knows that's room for improvement.
Yeah, so teams are on the way out, right up and down across the country. Aston Villa and Everton on my end. Bailey, is your team's coming out very shortly?
Yeah, I can see them right now.
Do you see them coming out? Teams are coming out right up, down, right across the country. Let's start off. We're getting close to kick off. Let's start off with Kiana Bailey. Kia Bailey's watching Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Go on, build up to this one.
Oh, I see. I can see they're running across the pitch now. I could see a good game here. As we can see with the Crystal Palace lineup, we have some class, especially with Swaby as the captain for Crystal Palace. However, not in very good form at the minute.
Bailey, I think your microphone volume is just a bit too loud.
Oh, sorry, I shall try and fix that. Don't you worry.
Brilliant work. Let's do that. Aston Villa, well, they're probably not looking in a good spot at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you why is that. Well, let me tell you, it doesn't look good. 11th in the table, and 11th in the table, 3 losses in the last 5. Whereas Everton comes to this one, 2 wins in the last 5, 2 losses and 1 draw. We're hoping to get Mason in as soon as possible in time for the game itself over there. So whilst Bailey fixes the mic problem, people, we're hoping to get connection with Mason as soon as possible.
Sorry, Riley, just to test. Is this better?
Yep, that's better. We don't want
Okay,
any more
lovely.
earaches from our audience. Apologies about that, headphone
Lovely stuff.
listeners. Yep. Now let's see. Now let's turn on the cameras because it is one of these days when you realise that when it comes to these problems, you may never know what's happening. Oh, by the way, Bailey, could you possibly quickly ask Kian if Mason is ready? Because I sent him the guest link and all of that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's live. Anything can happen, and of course, with Kian, we better follow up with Mason to see if he's going to come in or not, because it is all about position and timings, and better too. So the referee's ready for this afternoon. Rachel Daly again, leading the circle, and it looks like first kick. It looks like it is Aston Villa to go first. We're going to try. Mason, are you ready? The stream is ready. Of course, Mason is, well, hopefully ready to go. I did follow him up on WhatsApp, ladies and gentlemen, but it is what it is. So, Bailey, you're about to kick off. So, is this too of a nervy side this afternoon?
It is. I'm currently watching right now. Oh, there was an early break there from Liverpool.
Early break for Liverpool.
Early break for Liverpool.
Bailey, what happened? Early breakthrough for what?
Liverpool were on the attack straight away. Were through on goal. Had a shot, but the keeper was able to save it. And now it's a goal kick.
Goal
for
kick
Crystal
there.
Palace.
Breaking news, Naomi Gurma is in the Chelsea 11 for the first time. She is now on the starting 11, ladies and gentlemen. Incredibly,
Oh, Crystal
Bruno.
Palace are through. Oh, but it's offside for Palace.
Offside for Palace.
Within a minute, we've already had attacks on both ends of the field. One of them ending up in a relatively poor shot, saved by the keeper, and another one ended up offside for Crystal Palace.
There was that chance there, Kian. Could that have been the moment that deadlock would have been broken for both sides? If Crystal Palace were not to get that offside, would that be a good chance?
That was a sloppy pass there. Liverpool have just got the ball, tried passing it out, and have hit it directly out. That was quite devastating, actually. I'd say if either sides were able to capitalise on that attack, it could have been 1-0 already within about a minute. But neither side were able to capitalise.
Well, maybe perhaps it's time to see if there is anything to do with the form they have been in. They've not been in good form, and as for tactics, none of those would have worked. But apart from the fact today, on this one, 6 points, that's 0.43 per game. In fact, there's 1 point at home, drawn 1, lost 5. They have managed to score only 12, that's 0.86 per game. As for Liverpool, 15 points and scored 13 goals, 7 away, 4 losses, win 1-2, draw 1. Of course, that fourth loss came in that 4-0 defeat to Manchester City. The resurgence continues. How do you see
Crystal Palace was nearly through there, but it's just been cleared out by Liverpool. It's a bit of a mixed game at the middle. They're sort of like dominating the middle of the field. There's like some sort of attacks from either side, but not much is really happening. Crystal Palace could be on a breakthrough here. However, Liverpool have been able to essentially keep it under wraps, and essentially try now play out from the back to sort of regain possession, try and score. Speaking of, Liverpool are sort of now heading into an attack with the ball played through. It's not offside, but it looks quite close. Ball's been put in. Oh, and I thought that was in. That was such a close header. It's just gone wide of the post.
So close for Liverpool, but yet they cannot score. They've scored 13 goals this season, 0.93 per game. That would have nearly been 1 per game if it wasn't went in. It was so close for Liverpool. Tottenham Spurs, 17 points, 19 goals. Bethany England, 7 goals, 14 appearances. Bunny Shaw, 11 goals, 12 appearances this season. 28 points for City. 2 losses, 3 wins, 1 draw. 10 points in today's away game.
Crystal Palace might be on a breakthrough here. Oh, and that is a brilliant challenge here. Able to regain control, able to regain composure, and Liverpool are back in possession. Palace looked like they were about to go on and attack and essentially break through Liverpool defence, but Liverpool were able to regain possession. And now they're trying to look through to score, relying heavily on the wings, especially on the right hand side. Oh, there was a attempt for a long ball there, but that's been intercepted by the Crystal Palace defender. But now Palace have hit a long ball in. Oh, and it's cleared by the Liverpool defender. It was a close one there. However, the Liverpool defender was just too fast and too aware of the situation. It's a Palace throw in now in like the Liverpool third. Sort of now playing out from the back, essentially trying to get the ball up as much as possible, trying to bring their players forward.
Yeah,
playing down the left wing now, playing it through the centre, now pushing it back, essentially trying to bring up as many of their players as they can to try and get more players in to try and have a shot.
So essentially, they're trying to play in the outback, but they couldn't do all of that.
Yeah.
Wait and see what happens with that one too. And it is the with a real derby.
That was a very sloppy pass there, Palace have just tried passing the ball to the defender. They've hit it way too far, and the defender has completely missed the ball, hitting it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Liverpool are now capitalising on that. They've hit it forwards. They're trying to now cross it into the box. Oh, is it nearly a corner? Oh, she still got it. And I think it is a Liverpool corner.
A Liverpool corner will come to you now, Bailey, for the corner. So what? So corner to Liverpool. Who's taking it?
That would be number 14, Hobinger.
So wanting to take the corner at the BBS Community Stadium. As I said, Palace not in good form because, unfortunately,
it's a decent ball. It's in, and it's just gone wide of the post. It's sort of a repetition from earlier. They were in. It was off the head, and it's just gone wide of the post. Just gone behind the goal.
Brave as I relief for Crystal Palace. Worst side to concede the goals this season as well. It's the last thing they want. And so breathe as I relief there for Crystal Palace. We are looking forward to what's happening right across the country, and we're hoping Mason could come and join us a bit later at Brisbane Road.
Riley, are you watching Aston Villa versus Everton?
Yes, I am watching Aston Villa.
What's it looking like in that game at the minute?
Or just a few chances far between these two sides this afternoon. Very much Aston Villa making the counter-attack here. Lovely ball.
That was a sloppy pass again from the Palace defender. Oh, and Liverpool are now on the attack.
First blood join in Scotland. It's Hearts. They've scored. It's 1-0 to Hearts. 1-0 to Hearts. Early pressure this afternoon at the Broadwood Stadium, and pressure told. Hearts have taken the lead in that one, and it's lovely space used. And it is Bailey Hutchinson with a goal. It is 1-0 to Hearts in the Scottish Women's Premier League. It is, yes, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the Championship Group. Yep, it is that Championship Group of it all too.
Liverpool are on the attack here, and yet again they're taking shots, but they're just not able to convert. This time they take a shot and it's deflected, and it's another Liverpool corner, I think. Yes, it is.
We got goals coming in right across up and down the country. We told you it would be a busy day. Newcastle led 1-0, but then it was that equaliser 1-1 between Newcastle United and Bristol City. A very busy afternoon right up and down across the country.
Oh, it's saved. It's saved, and it's a goal by Liverpool.
Goal at the BBS Community Stadium. Bailey Burnett.
It was a goal. It came in from the corner. There was a bit of sort of everyone's trying to get in there. Everyone's trying to get it, but there managed to be a goal. I'm not too sure who scored it though. It's quite hard to say. There's about 3 people all going towards it. I think it came off. I think it was deflected by number 6. Number 6 being Matthews. Matthews with the goal, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you're not too confident yet. That's okay.
Not too confident yet.
That's okay though. Oh, I thought it was 1-0. Beth Lumsden with a goal, but then it was 1-1. Beth Lumsden did score for Newcastle United, but guess what? Bristol City hit one back, and it is full debut for Malachi Mina with a goal, 1-0. And Birmingham City has made a breakthrough in their pursuit of going back to the WSL. It is 1-0 to Birmingham City. They are away to out of form and relegation friend side Blackburn. they don't know what's happening with them. But this is Lucy Quinn's got goal 1-0 to Birmingham City. Nothing's happening between Aston Villa and Everton. There's been that one there, realising.
This is brilliant. They've tried playing the ball through, however, it was just too short, able to be intercepted.
At Villa Park, and still 1-0. So Germa Matthews has scored for Liverpool 1-0, and it is Matthews with a goal as well. With all of that, kickoffs everywhere really, and it is so busy that I just cannot see any more goals. Apart from the fact that National League South, Oxford United is in front, 1-0. Oh. So, questionable defending at times, at the moment. But do you see Palace at the moment, Bailey, down with the form?
I mean, I can see. Oh, Riley might have just jinxed it. Oh, Palace were running. They were on the attack. However, a great shoulder barge by Liverpool defender. I just completely erased that. I thought Palace were through then, but a great shoulder barge by the defender has absolutely wiped it out. You nearly jinxed it, Riley.
I'm sorry, Liverpool fans have nearly jinxed it. It's all about why we love going live. Anything can happen. Oh, goal! And Mason's not covering the game today, but Manchester City has pulled ahead at
that's a great bit of footwork there. Liverpool now on the attack, able to get it out to the wing, maybe looking for an overlap. Yeah, they are trying to cross it into the box. Oh, and it's deflected by the defender. Crystal Palace now essentially just trying to clear it as much as they can and try and create their own attack.
It's Miedemar with a goal as well, ladies and gentlemen. Miedemar makes it 1-0 to Manchester City. Mason was supposed to do the game, but there you go. Anything can happen if we are live, of course. Nothing's happening between Aston Villa and Everton at the moment. There's been lots of darkness ahead of this one, and well, there you go. Lucy Quinn has made it 1-0 to Birmingham City away at Blackburn. 1-0. Mina scored on her full debut today for Mina.
Oh, ball up. Liverpool now trying to attack here. Right, and it is a free kick for Liverpool.
Free kick for Liverpool. Right, let's go back to the BBS Community Stadium. Free kick given to no, it's not free kick to Everton. I thought it was the high boot against an Aston Villa player. No, sorry. Right, let's go back to BBS Community Stadium. Free kick to Liverpool. How is this looking at the moment, Bailey?
I'd say it's quite far out. They could have a shot. They could attempt it. But I'd say the most likely thing is they're going to try and cross it into the box and try and get someone to get their head on it. Let's see how it pans out, though. Nice cross in on the head. Oh, and it's just gone wide.
Oh.
Great header there.
I don't think this
just
would
gone
be
wide.
Just gone wide. It is currently 1-0 to Liverpool. They had a free kick, but it has just gone wide. So there you go, 1-0 still at the moment. Goals flying up and down and right across the country. Everton advancing, attacking the other end of Villa Park in the lovely sunshine. Everton in the box, and it's deflected for a corner. Defended away brilliantly for a corner to Everton. The 15 minutes is gone, and we're still yet to get a breakthrough over at Aston Villa versus Everton. And Matthews are coming out at the moment. They score goal difference between the two lower ranked sides, I could call it, this afternoon, because it's a battle of survival, isn't it, Bailey?
I agree. As in, I can I'm seeing now Liverpool being the dominant team right now, essentially just constantly dominating the ball, constantly with the control, essentially trying to hit it up as much as possible. However, I might jinx this now because now Palace have got the ball, essentially now trying to play out from the back. I think they might be trying to go for a long ball of some sort. Oh no, they're now running down the wing. They've done a long ball, but it was too far. That unable to reach it.
Oh, we got goal! Goal for Everton.
Goal
Just
for
over the
Everton. Who
keeper.
scored?
It's I don't know who scored. I don't know who scored that one. I'm just having a look back on the replay. The defending was off for Aston Villa. It so looks like it's number 9. Number 9 this afternoon, and it's Mielda, former Chelsea forward, have scored against Aston Villa again. 1-0 for Everton, 1-0 for the Merseyside Blues, pulling themselves further away.
That was a not great touch there by Liverpool, but they're able to win it back. It's now a Crystal Palace throw-in, quite close to the Liverpool box.
Oh,
Can they capitalise?
We got goal at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United were down to 10, and they made to pay the price.
Oh, a great header.
Because guess what? Portsmouth is in the lead. It is Barker with a goal. 1-0, and Newcastle United are back in front after being pipped minutes later by Bristol City. It's Lumsden's brace as well, so it's 2-1 people. We're getting goals everywhere right now. This afternoon is a crazy afternoon in the women's football. No wonder why things could never been so tight between every bit of promotion relegation thoughts as well.
Liverpool could be through here. And that is a brilliant challenge there by the Crystal Palace defender, who's able to just clear it out. They had to do what they had to do.
They had to do what they had to do, Bailey. So looking at the way they played so far today, do you see an improvement from the Liverpool side in recent games?
I do. Oh, and they've gone for a shot there, but it's deflected.
Corner?
It lands to the Crystal Palace keeper, who's able to just pick it up.
Brilliant work by Liverpool here, trying to pull themselves further away from the relegation scrap, going into mid-table at the earliest. Well, today National League North, because Burnley have just scored, and it's Hazard with a goal. It's 1-0 to Burnley.
Palace on a run. They've able to. They made a play for the middle. However, Liverpool were able to intercept that and essentially not allow anything to progress.
So there's been close chances for Liverpool so far, Brady. Do you see Liverpool getting the second goal, or do you see Palace getting an equaliser?
I mean, Palace have been sacking quite a bit, but they haven't. The Liverpool keeper hasn't had to really do much. It's really mainly been the defence that have had to really control anything. However, with the attacking play of Liverpool and the constant pressure, I could see a goal either way. To be fair, I'm also swaying towards Liverpool getting a second, double a lead.
Well, we're currently seeing a lovely play here by Everton, and but looks like Aston Villa won the ball back to its goalkeeper, and it certainly looks like they've had.
That's some beautiful footwork. When now through tries for a cross, it's deflected, shoots, and it ends up at the Crystal Palace defender. Oh, it lands back at Liverpool. They have a shot, and it just goes wide. Keeper had to dive for that, thinking it was going to go in, and it just goes wide of the right-hand post.
Well, Liverpool knocking on the door after going 1-0 up, but they just can't seem to find a way past the keeper since going 1-0 down. Incredibly, that's how things are looking. Portsmouth is in the lead. I think Meg Hornby latches onto a straight back pass and does meaning to find Sophie Barker. And at the bottom side, still looking to find the first win of the season. It looks like they may do it against Sheffield United. You may never know. This is why things can only get a little crazy.
Oh, Liverpool are through now. Are they able to cross it in? They might have a shot. They have a shot and it's deflected by the Crystal Palace defender. However, it comes back out to Liverpool. They're just completely dominating the midfield.
Free kick given to Aston Villa. Everton defender one away for a corner. Nervousness this afternoon between these two sides. Let's go back to Tottenham versus Manchester City. Miedemar scored after 11 minutes. Gone on 21st minute. Still all to play for. It is still too close to call it. Still 1-0 to Manchester City. And very soon we'll have Brighton versus Chelsea in doing the second half the world of good. Well, first half really at Brighton versus Chelsea. David Goma makes her debut this afternoon, people. Resting some of the players has played on international break, including looks like Lucy Broad. Oh, chance here for that was a nearly misfire on defending from the Everton's keeper, but managed to scuffle at the ball really well and rolls it out. Really, really close. Bailey, with Liverpool being ruthless now, do you see them getting the second goal after taking those chances?
I do see that. I mean, at the minute, they're trying to press as much as they can. They're trying to build up essentially any chance they get. They're trying to move the team forward and try and progress up the pitch as much as they can.
So do you think Taylor Hines needs improving in terms of form?
I would say that Palace Palace were nearly through there. It's able to go back to Liverpool, who are now essentially running with it, and they try and hit a ball upwards. It just goes out.
National League North update. Derby has scored 1-0 at home to FC Halifax. Derby is 7th. They move up the space in the table to 7th, actually. Nottingham Forest not playing a game today. We just found that Stourbridge is experienced some illness on Friday, so that's why they're not playing today. More to the south, MK Dons Rose continues. They are 1-0 down away to Watford. Watford's 5th in the table, and they're looking to get promoted to the Championship this season. And of course, there you go. Well, let's take a look at the other teams this afternoon, right across the country, because there's been lots of doubts, Bailey, that these cannot go on a little bit easier or difficult in some cases.
Oh, I've seen we have a message in the chat asking who's going to win.
Oh, now!
I see in Crystal Palace, I see Liverpool winning. We've got a free kick at the minute. I could see that making a good cross into the box. I could see a great finish if the keeper's able to capitalise. Ball goes in, but it's cleared out by the Crystal Palace defender. Liverpool are still able to capitalise though, and that is a horrific challenge.
Oh, who's gonna win the National League, the Women's National League North? I think, to be honest with you, it's been a fantastic season, but I think winning promotion straight to the Championship, I think Nottingham Forest, if you look at the form they've been on, look at the table, they've just been brilliant.
Yeah.
The final whistle.
Really. I think Jamie is agreeing with you there. He said he also thinks that Notts Forest are
Notts Forest are going to the Championship, people.
Liverpool now have a free kick on the very edge of the box.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Jamie Murphy, you're watching in chat. Do you reckon Liverpool will be able to convert this? What do you think, Riley?
I think Liverpool is going to win today's game, but as the WSL progresses, I think Chelsea's going to get the title again. Nottingham Forest is going to win the Women's National League North. Go to the Championship, they go. Right, free kick. Bailey is over
free
to you.
Kick here. Oh, and they try and shoot underneath the legs of the Palace wall. It doesn't work, but it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in.
defending all well. Too much of Portsmouth, only 5 points this season for them lot. And yeah, it's
It is possible, Jamie Murphy. I do believe so.
it's still possible they can do this. Just have
Anything is
to
possible.
believe. Still have
Oh,
belief.
and a great ball put in there. It's still up for grabs. Oh, and there's a potential foul in the box. Oh no, it's not been counted as a foul.
Not count as a foul. There, right.
It was also a shoulder barge, and she went down.
McGurn has scored for Birmingham City. Birmingham are currently 2-0 up. Away to Blackburn.
Sorry, Riley. Can I just take your attention to Jamie Murphy's comment? I think they're gonna lose. Sorry, Jamie. Are you talking about Liverpool in the Crystal Palace game, or maybe like Aston
Chelsea
Villa or
winning
Everton?
Or Chelsea winning the WSL
I agree.
title. Or which game are you talking about, Jamie? Because it will help me understand what you're talking about. 6, 7, there might be movement as well, but between first and 6, 9 points between those teams and between first and 6 in the championship. So we could have not got any closer than this.
Liverpool now on the attack. They try and have. Is that not a handball? Apparently not. Ref says play on. Palace now trying to have a break.
Both.
Liverpool are able to clear it.
Saying both, says Jamie. Oh.
Liverpool. Oh, and it's been flagged for offside.
Offside there. Sheffield United ready to pay the price for Izzy Goodwin. ECT going off. They made to pay the price. Barker scores for Portsmouth 1-0. Birmingham 2-0. Derby now saying 2-0. Briquet has scored. Derby County move up 1 in position. Liverpool currently join Rugby Borough losing 1-0. Stoke City 0-0. And Burnley currently winning 1-0 at home to, yeah, you guessed it, Rugby Borough. So, Jamie, Bailey, this is one of these games where you realise one of these teams could strike the equaliser, or could Liverpool go and put the game to bed from here? If you look at the form from Crystal Palace, do you see this happening?
I reckon Liverpool are going to end up putting this to bed. The constant pressure and the constant amount of attacking threat that they're posing. Like right now, they're nearly through. Essentially now trying to just pass it round, trying to make any sort of space to try and whip into the box, which they have just done, and it's a save by the Crystal Palace keeper.
Still knocking on the door to make it 2 of those chances, Bailey, but not happening at the moment at any time soon. We're going to go straight to the WSL's updates very soon. Team news as well. We'll be watching Brighton versus Chelsea and we've been the second half watching Aston Villa versus Everton. Look, Jamie, what Bailey's saying, we put the game to bed, basically finish the game off. But basically finishing the game off.
Oh, Crystal Palace were nearly there, and it was able to be cleared by the Liverpool defender. It's now a goal kick.
2-0 Glasgow City in the Champions phrase in the SWPL. Nothing else happening at the moment, apart from the fact that we're building up to the 3 o'clock game this afternoon. There are 197 shots, 31 on goal. 31 goals September to December, 9 goals since January, 4 games since Jan, 73 shots. So Bailey, who do you think is going to win between Brighton and Chelsea? If you look at these two unbeaten run at home.
Oh, I can see that Crystal Palace now have a throw-in. They could be posing some sort of threat for this. If they're able to get it down the wing, they could essentially run it down. They could be able to make a cross in. Oh, is that some sort of? I'm not sure if that's a free kick or a throw-in. It's a throw-in for Liverpool. It's bounced off the Crystal Palace defender.
Yeah. Well, we got goal championship. Sunderland 1-0. in the 29th minute, they have a breakthrough at last. Oh, Aston Villa, Everton was in trouble, but oh dear, I think that one, number 22 for Villa couldn't keep the shot down and made to pay the price. So, well, there you go. Well, coming up for you in half an hour time or so, people, we are taking you to the stadium at Broadfield as Brighton host Chelsea. Both sides yet to lose at home in 2025. So, Bailey, where do you see this one going this afternoon?
Sorry, which match?
Brighton versus Chelsea.
I'd say. Chelsea have been in great form recently. Completely unbeaten in the Super League at the minute. So I see Chelsea retaining points. However, did have one draw in like the last 5 games, so did end up dropping points. It could happen again. It could have a shock loss to Brighton, but I don't really see it happening.
So with Goma starting her first game, do you think she is going to be posing problems to Brighton this afternoon?
I do see that. I also have seen there's some comments for us talking about Leicester. Riley, do you want to are Leicester playing right now?
Leicester are playing right now as we speak. Hang on a minute. But that's going to do it full time. That's it. 2-0 winners for Manchester United versus Leicester. It's all over at the Lear Sports Village. They got to 4 points. But if Chelsea wins tonight, they are going to go back to the 7 points difference. I mean, wow.
I feel bad for Jamie Murphy. I think he was putting Leicester in the chat, trying to figure out what the score is. Maybe he's a women's Leicester fan, and after learning of that 2-0 defeat, I'd say that's quite heartbreaking.
It is that heartbreakingness of Leicester City, 10th in the table. They are currently 6 points clear from the bottom, with both Aston Villa and Crystal Palace losing.
Right, I'm looking here at the statistics, and Liverpool are absolutely dominating this match with 13 shots compared to Crystal Palace's 0.
Are you joking?
Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh my goodness!
As well as having 62% possession.
62%.
And Crystal Palace only having 1 touch inside the Liverpool box, with Liverpool having 15. Absolutely one-sided game. This is a very one-sided game. To be honest, I'm quite surprised there haven't been more goals scored, especially by Liverpool women.
Yeah, this is what we could call embarrassing for Crystal Palace. Despite sacking the manager going, the problems continues on pitch. I mean, do you think it's time to reform Crystal Palace?
It could be. I've just taken notice. Jamie Murphy has said, "I love women. You love women's football."
Yeah,
I'd say women's football is absolutely great. Speaking of, Crystal Palace might be on an attack here. And it's a great challenge. However, Crystal Palace are now able to be attacking. Maybe couldn't decide to have a shot, and it's cleared by the Liverpool defender.
This is crazy. If you think about Palace and currently not
this is absolutely crazy.
Do you think the structure needs to change?
I do. I'd agree with Jamie Murphy in the chat here saying this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy, especially how one-sided this game is being at the minute, and especially how Crystal Palace haven't. I mean, they've mostly been playing a defensive game, whereas Liverpool have been building up the midfield to then lead to their attacking pressure and better composure. Speaking of though, however, Crystal Palace number 10 has just played a great ball through, and it is a save by the Liverpool keeper.
Well, 2-0 to Watford in the National League South, and we got a goal as well from the SWPL, and it is 2-0 to Hearts. Rangers are out of the top, and with Glasgow winning, Rangers are now 3 points below Glasgow City,
What, ref? That is a clear challenge. The Crystal Palace woman has just pulled the back of the Liverpool defender's top.
Oh, and Sheffield
Wow.
United made to pay for red card being 1-0 down. They're 2-0 down now. At home.
Oh
to
dear.
Portsmouth.
Riley,
Jeez.
have you seen the comment for you in the
I,
chat?
I do like the men's team, but the problem is that Enzo Maresca needs to get back to winning ways. Out the cup, out the League Cup, out the FA Cup. We need to get out. We need to get back to the top 4 in the Prem. This is where
I'd say, especially for the men's, Chelsea have sort of been like lacking recently, as well as a team like Manchester City, where they're not like their prime. I mean, the same could be said. Same could be said for the women at the minute. Crystal Palace, especially with 10 losses and 14 matches, not doing ideally not really how this ideal season would pan out. And essentially the match is being dominated by Liverpool.
Yep, we got Portsmouth 2-0. It's Cassie with a goal. Do you see Portsmouth surviving the relegation scrap in the Championship?
Oh, Crystal Palace are on the attack now. Played it out to the left wing. Maybe trying to cross it in, maybe trying to have a shot. Whacks it in, has a shot, and it's saved by the keeper. It's a great save, and this is a great shot.
Do I like the men's football? At the moment, no, because we're Chelsea's out of form. To be honest with you, Chelsea men out of form. So there you go. That's why, at the moment, I don't like the way the style we're playing in, but it's all about that precision. We've got to get back to it. Trust me, we need to get back to it. Oh, 1-1! It's Bethany,
who's just scored?
Bethany England!
Bethany England.
Bethany England just scored for Tottenham. It's 1-0. I do not believe it. And Stoke City leading Liverpool Feds now, goal to 0 in the Women's National League North. So there you go. Bethany England just scored an equaliser for Tottenham. This is why people should never ever discount anything.
I do have a question for Jamie Murphy. You love the men's. I'd say the thing with women's football is that there's not as much support for it. As in, quite a lot of people watch it, but not clearly as much as how much watch the men's. So, Jamie Murphy, I'm going to ask a question to you. Once I'm going to sort of like switch it up. Would you prefer watching women's football or men's football? And I believe you support Leicester. Is it you prefer Leicester in the men's team or in the women's team?
The point there. And next season, people, we are going all out next season. The Watchalongs are getting even bigger, better, brighter. And guess what? This amazing man here could become a new co-host. Next season, people, we're doing more Watchalongs than ever before. And the Women's Super League, the new deal means we're going to do even more. £65 million deal between the BBC and Sky. I'm all up for it. Oh, God, I love it. God, I love the WSL. God, the TV deal's done. I'm ready to get going. Oh no, Kirby starts against Chelsea. But what happened last time before the international break? Lauren James only gone and broke Everton's heart, 92nd minute from distance. What happened last time?
Liverpool were nearly on the attack there. They've just tried clearing it up, and it's just a weighted ball, but it was just not planned. It's gone straight to the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. Oh, a mistake there by the Crystal Palace defender. Liverpool are able to get the ball, able to get back to attacking, back to the overlap on the left wing. They've tried having it across, but it is intercepted. And Crystal Palace have just cleared the ball, essentially trying to do anything in their power to prevent another goal from Liverpool.
Yep, another one Another chance there from Liverpool, but do you see Crystal Palace making changes at the start of second half? Do you see Crystal Palace making changes at the start of second half?
Sorry, Riley. I mean, it could be possible, to be fair. I mean, there's a bit of a lacking attacking presence at the minute. There's been some attempts to get forward, but not as much as Liverpool's constant attacking pressure. Liverpool now just hit a ball up, trying to essentially see what they can make of it, but it's just completely wasted, essentially, completely out of reach for the women attacking. Liverpool now attempting to move forward by passing backwards, trying to move all their team forward, essentially with a sort of pass and go style, running through the middle. However, Palace are essentially. Sorry, I've just seen this message in the chat from
Don't pull
Jamie
it up.
Murphy.
Don't pull it up.
I'm not sure if I want to respond to that. Anyway,
don't respond to that.
Anyway, and Crystal Palace essentially just falling behind in this game, with only 35% possession overall. It's unbelievable.
Do you see?
However, are dominating in the fouls with 5 fouls to 1.
Oh. So would you actually see any difference when it comes to these two sides? Do you want to see any changes in the second half?
I mean, the Liverpool. Oh, is that a foul? That's not a foul. Okay. Liverpool manager may decide to just essentially stick with what works. The system that they've been playing has been working, as evidenced by the 1 goal. Crystal Palace, not so much. As I already mentioned, a bit of like a lacking attacking presence. So they might want to try and do something about that.
Just a bit of a troubling one at the moment for Aston Villa. Very nearly a mistake from the defending on the back line, but it's just straight back to the keeper. So it's nearly a mistake. They nearly pounced on that, but luckily it didn't work out well. So there you go. We're heading to half time across all of this afternoon's games, and we're kicking off very soon between Brighton and Chelsea. Kirby starting against the former side that she left afterwards.
Riley, who do you see winning the Brighton and Chelsea match? And if you were to predict the score, what would you say it'd be?
I mean, we're dominant. 6 games, 6 wins, 1 drawn. I think make it 7 wins for us lot, and I'm going to say I'm not even going to confidently say 3-1 because they could strike first at any point in time. So we've got to be mindful of it. But I'm going to say 3-1 for the benefit of the doubt. What about you, Bailey?
I'd say, especially with Chelsea's form at the minute, I'd say a solid 2-0 victory.
So we knew this would be coming in.
Crystal Palace are through, and it is a brilliant save by the keeper. Crystal Palace were able to get through, had a great shot, and it was a brilliant save by the Liverpool keeper.
A brilliant save there by the Liverpool keeper. It's still 1-0 to Everton at the moment. Finished Manchester United 2, Leicester 0. Chelsea, if they win today, will go back to the top of the table. Well, still top. They'll be having a 7 points difference back. Robson just scored for Dundee, which means for Dundee, guess what? Hang on. They're 12. They're currently fifth in 5 points this season. And they haven't managed to win since last time out.
I've just noticed we've got a comment, and we were talking about the Brighton and Chelsea game. And Jamie Murphy, I believe, is so confident in Chelsea's victory, especially with their current form, that they're predicting 90-1. What would you say about that, Riley?
Unrealistic.
Unrealistic. I'd have to agree with you there.
It's gonna be way too much.
I agree. Yeah,
2
Jamie
minutes
Murphy. I'm watching the Liverpool match at the minute, and Liverpool are playing good. So they're playing absolutely brilliantly. Have been dominating this entire match, and now they're on the attack. They go for a cross. Oh, there's a bit of a rumble in the middle. Now Barner passed it out, maybe trying to go for a long shot, or maybe trying to cross it back into the box. I'm not too sure.
We got
There's plenty of people in the box if necessary, if they want to cross it. But essentially just trying to build it up as much as they can. And they've just tried doing a great ball, however too powerful, and they just cleared it away.
Well, do you know what? For 2 minutes to go for end of first half in Villa Park, and Bailey, how many stoppage time have you guys got?
We're at 2 minutes stoppage time, but we've got about 30 seconds left. We've got a message. Oh, Jamie Murphy said he's able to join the stream.
I think it might be a bit late now, Jamie, at this point, because we did manage to get going before 2 o'clock, and the close time is 2 o'clock to join the stream. So, yeah, so it's a bit late now, Jamie. Sorry, but they're the rules. I don't make them.
Poor man. Oh, and it's half time now for Liverpool and Crystal Palace.
Half time, Crystal Palace. Perhaps not really good first half, but second half could be a bit better for Palace. Liverpool knocking on the doors, but it's the only goal with Matthews with the goal. 1-0 at the break for the whistle. It's about to go at Villa Park. Final chance of the first half. The referee has blown for the half-time whistle, and it is 1-1. 1-0 actually between Everton away. 1-0. Mielder's first goal since leaving Chelsea. First goal for Everton. Aston Villa, good chances, but not enough. 1-0 at the break for Aston Villa. Tottenham versus Manchester City. Birmingham got one back. Right, kickoff coming up very, very shortly in the sense of, well, Brighton and Chelsea. So where do you see this game going to? If you look at these two sides, Bailey, where do you
Sorry,
see...
are we in about Brighton and Chelsea?
Yep, they're going to kick off soon. So what do you think will happen?
I reckon it's going to be quite a dominant performance by Chelsea, especially considering their recent form. And yeah, I reckon it might be a good match, especially how Brighton are doing at the minute. However, Chelsea are just essentially another level at the minute, and they're quite untouchable, I guess you could say.
Yep, untouchable for Chelsea, yet to lose in all competitions this season, and it's the season that keeps on giving. Half-time everywhere. Let's bring in half-time score lines. Earlier today, it's finished Manchester United 2, Leicester City 0, Aston Villa 0, Everton 1 at the break. Mielder's first goal for the club. Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 1, and it is Matthews for the goal.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, you too, Bailey. In 1-1 between Spurs and Manchester City, still playing right at the halfway point of the game over at the Leyton Orient ground. Very shortly about to kick off between Brighton and Chelsea. Our time in the Championship, it is Sheffield United 0, Portsmouth 2. Actually, on the 88th minute, they had to do anything but to lose. For Portsmouth, well, it's a much-needed win for hopes of survival. For Sheffield United, they had to make brave price twice for getting the red card. Blackburn 0, Birmingham 2. Birmingham stretching their lead at the top of the table to now 3 points. Charlton 0, London City Lionesses 0, Newcastle 2, Bristol City 1, Sunderland 1, Durham 0. We'll just go to take a look. Scores there as well. So, and there you go. Right, let's take you to half time in the SWPL 1. First phase in the other groups. We're about to end. Aberdeen 1, Spartans 0, Glasgow City 4, Motherwell 0. Half time between Dundee United and Montrose 1-1. And it's 2-0 to Hearts away to Rangers. Rangers men lost yesterday. And it looks like the bad feel factor continues. It's deja vu for Rangers' lot. And Hibernian versus Celtic coming up at 4:10. So get ready for second half, people.
Hello everyone, I'm here and ready for coverage of the second half of the Liverpool and Crystal Palace game for everyone.
Brilliant work. Kian is here for second half. So first half, Kian, pretty much in a good half between these two sides. Matthews could be scoring form. Don't be nervous, Kian. It's all right. Just be normal. Okay, just be who you are. So everything we can do in the second half is probably the best for Matthews scoring for Liverpool. I mean, do you see improvements to the side?
Well, I mean, for this game, Liverpool have really dominated possession. They got 65% possession already in the first half. They're playing a really sort of laid-back game. I mean, only 3 shots on target between the two sides, and Crystal Palace actually coming on top with the shots on target. But I'm hoping to see an improvement, to be fair, because obviously it will be good for both of the sides and it will spice up the game for a bit.
Yes, lots still to come in the second half, people. But coming up in just in a few minutes' time, Brighton takes on Chelsea. Where do you see this one going, Kian?
I think it's going to be a really hard game, to be fair. I think personally Chelsea are going to come out on top, but I think Brighton are definitely going to give them quite a good game and a strong game. Obviously, if you look at the table, you'll see Brighton sat in 5th and Chelsea obviously at the top. But you'll also notice the gap between 5th and 4th position is about 10 points, so it's going to be really hard for Brighton to really climb up there.
But what about Chelsea? Their lead is now dropped to 4 points again after Manchester United's win.
Yeah.
If they win, do you see anyone catching up with the title holders?
I don't think anyone will. I think if Chelsea win today, then they're going to be definitely the favourites to win it. I mean, obviously with their recent form, they're just on fire recently. Obviously, like you said, 4 points clear with their game today. I think they'll definitely run away with it this season.
So it has finished. Glasgow City 4, Motherwell 0, and Aberdeen 1, Spartans 0 in the SWPL. Will be the final results from the 2 o'clock games at half-time between Brighton and Chelsea. I mean, nervousness between these two sides, but for Chelsea, Kian, have you noticed a shift in attack recently?
I have, actually. I think that recently... recently Chelsea have dropped off a bit with their obviously recent form. They've won 4 out of the last 5 games, obviously drawing. But I think today they'll definitely win because obviously goal difference. They got 33 goals this season, and I think definitely that today they'll do well. And I hope that they're going to be a really attacking side today.
Yes, we are just waiting for teams to come out. Not long to go, but Chelsea fans in Brighton making a good day in itself. Now they're hoping to take home 3 points.
Yeah, 100%. I think that Chelsea are definitely going to win today, and for me, I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Chelsea.
2-1 win for Chelsea. Nervousness today amongst those two sides, particularly Chelsea. I mean, they can see goals, but they come back as champions because champions know they can't win everything, can they? Including clean sheets, can they? I mean, where do you see? I mean, we see today's most potential, but Kian, Naomi Gomez is going to make a first start, and Becky Spencer is the emergency loan from Spurs because Mitrovic is pregnant and left wing is out injured. I mean, is it good to Chelsea to get an emergency loan right on time?
I think it was good for them, just so they've got obviously someone there to fill in. And I just hope she can perform today and show everyone why she's been called in.
Yeah, teams are on the way out. The Brighton is ready to go. Both teams are on the way out. Is everything right? We better get ready for second half. Riding up and down across the country, including with Crystal Palace 0, Everton, Liverpool 1. They're about to kick off second half very shortly. So Matthew's got the goal from open space. Do you think it's time for a bit of a change when it comes to attacking like that?
I think
they've been knocking at the door in the first half. They've been knocking at the door to make it 2-0 even more.
I think that an attacking change, I think they should leave it for the first maybe 10-20 minutes of the second half, but then maybe make an attacking change if nothing's changed at around 60 minutes, just to add that end product in there and to get a good finisher on so they can obviously double their lead and hopefully seal the game.
It's what I was saying earlier. Why would you change a system that works? I'd say they try it out, they continue it to see if they can get another goal. If not, try and mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, so there you go. And and also this week we've heard that Everton are considering Goodison Park to make it a new women's team home ground. What do you think about that?
I think it'll be really good for them because obviously Everton moving into their new stadium on the docks. But I think it'll be really good because obviously the stadium's got history to it. Obviously, it's been there for a while, and I think especially including women into such a big stadium as well, I think they'll be really good for women's sport, and obviously increasing everyone going and watching it and paying attention to women's sport.
So second half is about to get underway right up and down across the country. So Kian is here for the second half of Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Liverpool leading through all, and Portsmouth made Sheffield United paid the price for United's red card. Portsmouth's second win this season in the Championship, 2-0 winners away to Sheffield United. Second half is about to get underway over right across the country, including Aston Villa, Everton. I'm watching that one. And yes, you guessed it, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool, where Kian over here is watching the game for us, and you can watch us on demand at any time. If you miss any moment, you can watch us on demand any point of time, anytime, any place, anywhere on YouTube to catch up. Make sure you do give us the like and subscribe on both channels, especially the new channel. 2 weeks, about 2 to 3 weeks time, we will return. And guess what? We get to do it all over again at the end of March. The Women's Football Weekend Takeover. It's getting bigger, people. Yes. Right. Again, right. Players taking the knee in at the Moorfield Stadium. And we have kicked off Brighton and Chelsea. And just a little bit premature kickoff here. Here we go. The referee final checks. And here we go at the Moorfield Stadium. It is Chelsea lead. Chelsea 0-0. Here we go. 5 seconds old this game.
Liverpool players just walking back out for the second half, just getting a bit more warmed up and hopefully can find themselves double in the lead today, or maybe seeing Crystal Palace come back and possibly score against them. We can see here Liverpool making a change actually at half time.
Who's coming on?
I don't know, to be completely honest with you. It's not.
Either way, Palace, Aston Villa, Everton players both coming out for the second half at the most sunny Villa Park. It's a sunny day, isn't it, lads?
It is. It's really nice out, to be fair. Changed from the weather a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago it was wet, windy, and we wanted me to stay in, but now we're back to business. Yes, indeed. So Chelsea will be attacking the end where Brighton fans are, whilst Brighton will be attacking the end where Chelsea fans are this afternoon at not sold out but packed out Ford Stadium. But to kick off for second half, Kian is watching the Crystal Palace Liverpool game. Who's coming on? You didn't know.
2 seconds.
As you wait for that, no change between Aston Villa and Everton at the start of second half.
Still haven't got any confirmation on the change yet. I will update you when I get that confirmation.
Brilliant work. About to kick off second half, and off we go again at Villa Park. Jamie Murphy is watching this one with eager anticipation. Jamie Murphy is watching this one eager anticipation of Leicester's hopeful bounce back next week. In fact, Wednesday night against Chelsea, can you believe it?
Oh, it's going to be a tricky game, that one.
Hang on, we own them at 1-1 draw, though. We own them what happened before Christmas.
There we go, Liverpool. Second half has just kicked off.
Second half kicked off here. Second half kicked off. Aston Villa 0, Everton 1. Everton leading from Yalda's first goal for the club. Let's find out how Tottenham and Manchester City are doing. Of course, they had to play extensive time at the end of the first half. Still currently at half time. And we'll update you with what's going to happen. Leicester's going to win. No. You don't own us from that draw on the 15th of December. You own us a draw from the 15th of December. You own us at draw.
Here we go now. Liverpool just playing the ball at the back, just trying to keep more possession, waiting for maybe a gap to put the ball through the Crystal Palace midfield. But Crystal Palace have won it back here on the edge of the box. Shot's gone over the bar. Good work, though, by the Crystal Palace players to win the ball back.
Yep, good work by Palace players, winning the ball back, having more of a steady chance to get back into this game, despite not having a clean sweep of chances. To be honest with you, at the start of second half, of all time, Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester City, 28 points. That's 2 per game and 10 points away. Could this be the third draw and 11 points away? We don't know yet because it is still half time. But Durham, they're in trouble because they're currently 2-0 down away to Sunderland. Here we go. We're back to business, everyone. We've missed the WSL, and rightly so. We're back to business. We're back to business, everyone. Make sure you do give us a like, subscribe, and make sure you don't even give us the beneficial of the doubt. Make sure you do subscribe to the Normality channel and, of course, the Women's Football channel too. New channel, people, and that means even more watch-alongs than ever before. Next season, we're aiming to do even more watch-alongs. I think 5 times than what we do per season. That's my. Oh no, Brighton attack. Oh no, no! Come on, defend this one.
Crystal Palace on the left-hand side. Great Liverpool defending there. Game's got a steady pace at the moment. Both teams just playing the ball at the back, waiting for someone to press on the ball to find a gap through. But both teams defending really well at the moment. There's a Liverpool throw-in now just in front of the halfway line. And now I've got the confirmation from the change at the Liverpool half-time. And it is a big change as well. Matthews coming off at half-time, the goal scorer, Matthews coming off, and Evans coming on.
What are they doing?
Maybe a possible knock or something. But the goal scorer, Matthews, has come off at half-time in the Liverpool Crystal Palace game.
Oh, that's not good.
It is not good at all.
Not good for Liverpool fans. It looks like she may be out for some periods, but they're not much further periods. If you don't know what I mean, then injury concerns may be higher than ever after the international break. It's never a good thing. So to be honest with you, that's the last thing we want. Right corner to Brighton. It is a dull moment indeed. Never between Tottenham and Manchester City. Needham has scored the opening goal in 11 minutes. Then the 32nd minute, it was Bethany England. Could they finally defeat Manchester City? Well, Tottenham. Can they finally defeat Manchester City?
Crystal Palace throwing now, just at the halfway line. Ball's played down the line. Great defending by Liverpool. Back out for a throw into Crystal Palace in basically the exact same area as last time.
Did beautifully. Corner kick to Brighton again. Oh, God, this is nervousness. Nervous first few minutes, everyone. This is absolutely nervous.
Oh, bad challenge there. Crystal Palace were playing the ball at the back. Gave it out to the left back. They spilt it. Liverpool player went in, and it's a yellow card to Crystal Palace defender of a dirty challenge. So to Woodham, there's a yellow card there. And it's now a free kick to Liverpool on the far side of the box.
So there is a question for Jamie asking, I love the U team. What about you guys? Do you like watching the youth team play?
I really do. I think that the youth team, obviously, watching youth is always good because it can obviously, you can see the future stars that are going to come up into the first team. So you kind of get like a view on the future of the team in a way.
What was this about the youth team?
Yep, it
Jamie
is
Murphy
about the
asking
youth team.
like watching youth team.
Oh,
Liverpool free kicks been swung in.
love the youth.
Great cut. Oh,
I'd say the youths are quite impressive to watch.
The U's. Oh, okay. I'm watching the youth team play, of course. It's one thing, but if you think about another one, there it is. Oh, gosh. How about that? Free kick to Chelsea. I think right on the halfway line. Because Darby's the referee today.
Crystal Palace just playing the ball out the back with Liverpool got a lot of pressure on them right now.
So D'Angelo is coming off. Talbot's coming on. Looks like the injury for D'Angelo is a little bit too much, and she's off. Talbot is coming on. So D'Angelo fans who are not going to be happy. Looks like the injury is just a little bit too much, and she's off. Talbot's coming on.
Here we go, Taylor Hines. All the way, ran from the halfway line all the way through, but it was a poor ball into the middle. For Palace to regain possession, tackled, and there we go. Liverpool regaining possession, just playing the ball out the back, waiting for someone to press them. At the moment, it looks like Liverpool are going to be happy to stick with the 1-0 win, as they're playing a really slow tempo kind of game. Just playing it out the back, waiting for someone to come to them.
Well, nothing to bring you yet. Tottenham versus Manchester City. Yet to find either Tottenham or Man City to take a 2-1 lead. Currently 1-1 at the moment.
Here we go, Crystal Palace out on the right wing here. Great defending there by Taylor Hines. And there we go, Liverpool regaining possession, just playing it out the back again.
Yep. So scan the QR code at home, everyone. Make sure that you do scan the QR code, because the thing is, if you don't join the community, come on. Come on. Just scan the QR code. Just it takes you right to the group.
Great ball played there. Liverpool lost possession there. Crystal Palace. Good ball played through. Liverpool regained possession from a 2-hit hard heavy ball.
It may be sunny, but guess what? Jamie is right. It is absolutely cold.
There we go. Liverpool through here into the box. Taking on the defender. Great shot. Great save. Oh, no.
What has happened?
How has she missed that?
What has happened?
Oh, she was through on goal. Took on one of the defenders. Had a shot on goal. Keeper saved it. Came back out to her and she put it right over the bar from 6 yards out.
So basically she missed the sitter.
Yep, 100%. Took on the defender. Great save. An easy tap in there.
Oh, Kumaji, help for you is asking. I think women's football may be better than men's football. What do you guys think?
I think that women's football is definitely a lot more not appreciated, if you get what I mean, because obviously women's football is the exact same as men's football. They do the exact same thing. If anything, some of women football players are way better than men football players for me.
Well said.
Well said. Well said, Kian. But next season, with the new deal about to come in with the BBC and Sky doing even more WSL games, we're keeping it free to add on a minute. Chelsea, in the box they go. In the box. Come on. Oh, just misplaced the foot in. Oh, great defending there for Brighton. Oh, they win the ball back, and it is a banter, and Brighton will now be trying to attack to our goal. God's sakes. I think if you look at the women's football and men's football standards, the men's football is started to decrease a little bit by a little bit. I mean, for the women's football, you got to tell it is increasing in terms of attendance. It's incredibly high.
Yeah.
And as for the TV coverage, I'm really pleased there is increased values in there and increased gains.
Yeah.
There should be more done. including
Crystal
more.
Palace corner swung in. Head out by Liverpool.
Head out by Liverpool, they had a good chance as well. We are about to not give you the scoreline between Tottenham and Manchester City because it's still 1-1, so waiting for a deadlock broken. Everton in the box at Villa Park. They're in the box. No, out. It goes. In it goes. Oh, slip! Slip for Talbot! Slip for Talbot! Oh, it's a goal! 2-0!
Oh, is it?
2-0 Everton!
Oh,
Talbot
2-0
mistake.
to Everton.
It's a
2-0.
Talbot mistake. It's a
Come on.
mistake for Talbot.
That does not sound good.
Oh, win the box.
Liverpool out here playing on the left wing.
Come on. Come on.
Yes! 1-0!
Come on.
Liverpool are through. Ball's played in. Oh, great catch by the keeper, though.
Good save, keeper.
Come on! Baltimore 1-0! That's blood Chelsea.
Chelsea
at
1-0.
Anfield. Come on! 1-0 Baltimore. It's Baltimore with a goal. 2-0 Everton. Unbelievable. Unreal from Everton. They are 2-0 up, people. And Chelsea, first blood drawn. They are leading by a goal 2-0. Baltimore with a wonderful strike. Brilliant. Oh.
Crystal Palace are through here on the left wing. Tried getting the cross through, but Liverpool defender stuck the leg out, and it's out for a Crystal Palace throw in here. Quite close to the corner flag on the far side.
Lovely feed for Baltimore.
Great ball through.
Oh, no.
Crystal Palace are in the box. Great defending. Well done. Headed out there.
My team.
Ball got put through by Crystal Palace, but all danger was extinguished by Liverpool defending there. And now again, Liverpool regain possession. They're just playing the ball out the back.
Hayashi with a goal for Everton 2-0 from a mistake by Talbot. I don't think D'Angelo's going off substitution was a good idea. The goal would have been defensible anyway, but Talbot.
Crystal Palace are through here after a bit of a mistake by the goalkeeper. Oh no. Crystal Palace player was out on the right side of the box, but other foot hit the ball before the other foot could. Liverpool here making 2 changes. Looks like the keeper is down injured though. Here we are. So we got Enderby coming on.
Corner to Chelsea. Corner to Chelsea at Moorfield. Oh, keeps it in. Just James. Just keeps it in. Hang on. I think came off James. No.
And Barto is also coming on.
Still nothing between Tottenham and Manchester City. Still waiting on someone to finally get the lead. Oh.
Just as we said at half-time, about 60 minutes in, Liverpool have made 2 changes.
Goal kick to, there you go. Goal kick to Brighton. Well, first has been lots of goals, Kian. I think there needs to be another one sorted. What do you think?
Yeah. I definitely agree, 100%. Obviously, today's been a really hectic day with all the football on, but I think that more goals are definitely needed.
Building up to Arsenal versus West Ham coming up tonight. So, have you found out who came off for Liverpool or Palace?
So at half time, obviously Matthews came off, and Roman Hogg just came off, who was playing in attacking midfield. So an attacking change, and 2 seconds, let me just find out the other for you. And we had Kerr come off as well.
Liverpool fans actually thought they've actually had Sam Kerr, the actual Sam Kerr.
Yeah, so 2 midfield changes there for Liverpool. Like I said at half time, at 60 minutes, they're going to make a bit of a change to try and go for the second goal, I think, now. Obviously, making 2 midfield changes, possibly to obviously get the ball up more.
So, more changes still to come, surely, across every game this afternoon. Well, apart from Arsenal versus West Ham.
Great ball through, and Liverpool defended.
Good defending there. Nothing else. We're still 1-0. I still don't know who's going to take the lead. Oh no! Brighton! They've just equalised.
Oh no, Brighton have equalised.
You know,
Jesus.
what the hell was that? Oh, God's sake. Are you joking me? Hannah Hampton, get Spencer on.
Balls in the box by Crystal Palace. Oh, missed the sitter there again.
They deserve to equalise. We've been terrible in the back now. You know, Hampton, that was easily a preventable goal. That was that preventable goal, Hampton. Oh. We've equalised. 1-1.
Liverpool with a really high press on now. A really heavy press. Oh, beautiful. Free kick here given to Liverpool. Personally, I would have played it as an advantage because Olivia Smith was through. But great tackle and a great bit of skill to get past 2 defenders there.
Oh, what the hell was that debated about? What the hell? Oh, Hampton! That was a preventable goal! Oh. Shocking defending this afternoon. Absolutely shocking.
Crystal Palace now playing the ball around the midfield. And now playing it back just to keep a hold of possession and possibly get the ball up. Looking for an equaliser here. But Liverpool have got such a heavy press on at the moment. Really high. They look like they've got 4 players surrounding every Crystal Palace player at every single time. They're giving Crystal Palace no time on the ball at all. But Crystal Palace are playing some really good football into the box now. Great ball through on the edge of the box.
Crystal Palace
Great defending.
playing a lot better.
Shots.
In the second half.
Shot from the edge of the box straight into Liverpool defender. Almost drifted in. And now Liverpool just wasting time.
Crystal Palace are playing a lot better this second half than they were the first. What are the statistics for the possession in the second half? I know last time it was about 30%.
Yeah, just Crystal Palace on about 34% possession now, just gently increasing. But the tempo of the game has really increased. Crystal Palace trying to play the ball around, and Liverpool with a really hard and high press, surrounding the Crystal Palace players every time they've got the ball.
Oh,
Liverpool are
it's
through here.
Oh, Chelsea gives the ball away. Very
It's a
sloppy
hard pressure,
defending
it
as
won't stop.
well, and it's free kick to Brighton. Ah, what the hell is going on?
This is beautiful.
There we go.
football.
Liverpool are through now. Oh, it's beautiful. They're in the box now.
Come on.
Ball's in through. Straight through them all. Oh, it's at the post. Oh, my God.
Oh, what just
Jesus.
happened, lads? What just
How
happened?
is it still 1-0? Liverpool still
Come
playing the
on.
ball around.
What's just happened?
Oh,
Yeah.
Liverpool. Crystal Palace defending them was such a scramble. The ball got played into the box, came off a Palace defender, hit the post, almost went in, and then they're all kicking the ball off each other. Luckily got it out somehow, but Liverpool is still on top right now. Still just playing the ball around. Getting all in between Crystal Palace here. That was almost a really big mistake and an almost an own goal. But Crystal Palace on the counter-attack here now. Great ball play through, but Liverpool defender calmly collects the ball. An absolute scramble of the Crystal Palace defence there.
So where do you see the problems in Crystal Palace? Where do you see the problems in Liverpool defending there?
I think with Crystal Palace's defending there, they all kind of bunched at the ball at once. I mean, there was only 2 Liverpool players in the box, and 2 players were looking at one player, and there was just one player free the whole time there. And then they was both trying to clear it out at the same time, obviously led to them kicking the ball right at each other. So I think it was just a lot of miscommunication there. But luckily they got it away and stopped the Liverpool chance at doubling their lead.
Oh, lovely work. We're playing down the left wing. Come on. In the box. Send it in. Send the bloody ball in. Too slow to react. Come on. Send the ball in. Lovely.
Again here, Crystal Palace just playing the ball around. Just trying to gather some space and stop this Liverpool press, trying to tire them out. But Liverpool just don't stop going with this press. But Crystal Palace moving the ball really well.
Pressure.
Ball played out to the right wing. Here we are, Crystal Palace still playing the ball around, and Liverpool are just crowding them. Misplaced pass leads to a Liverpool throw-in. Some great football there, but see the replay of this. Ball's played through, came off the defender, hit the post, and they're all kicking it at each other right in front of the goal. Almost a big mistake and almost some big drama there, but Liverpool throwing now in their own half. There we go, Liverpool are through now, playing the ball around. Found some space out on the right flank. And Liverpool are just finding so much space on this pitch. And there's just no Crystal Palace defenders in that space with the player. And they can just find the pass so easily. Switched on the side, great defending there. Almost got played through, but the Palace defender was there straight away.
1-1 between Brighton and Chelsea. I mean, that was their preventable goal. If it wasn't for God save Mini Bright. Sends the ball in. Oh, it skips the ball.
All Palace are through now. It's a 2-on-2. Into the box. Ball's played through. Oh. Still up. Oh, it's offside given.
Oh.
Ball got played through.
Low score for who
Potential
low
injury,
score really
perhaps.
this afternoon for Crystal Palace. Close call really, but Liverpool breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, 100%. The ball was played into the box there. Came off the defender and just hit the striker right in the face. She couldn't really do anything about it.
Everything
Just
in
a
the
pause in play while she's getting treatment. looks like Crystal Palace are making 2 changes here. I think, anyway, maybe 1 change.
Last time we did say Tottenham Man City be level, and they're still level 1 all.
Yeah, I thought with that game it would have been more high scoring, like back and forth. But seems I was wrong on that one.
Yeah, but I think you was wrong there. Chelsea win the ball back. There you go. And Sunderland makes it 3-0 at home to Durham. So surely that wraps 3 points up for all. And very soon we're going to have the time weird derby between Newcastle and Sunderland in front of the record-breaking crowd at St James's Park between Newcastle and Sunderland. No, still 2-0. I think was offside. I mean, record-breaking crowds coming up, Kian, at St James's Park.
Yeah.
And it all comes in the, time with derby. I mean, where do you see this happening? I mean, we've got a record-breaking crowd coming up for the Women's Championship between Newcastle and Sunderland, time with derby. How do you think Newcastle's going to respond with the record-breaking crowd?
I think first of all, I think that the record-breaking crowd really obviously brings something to women's football, which obviously shows that obviously women's football is always increasing, and I think it will really help Newcastle here in that game, having that much home support will be really good for them.
Particularly when they push for hopeful promotion to the WSL. So who do you think is going to become champions of the championship? Because it is too close to call.
Yeah, with the champion, it's really hard, isn't it? Because there's just so many good teams in there. 2 seconds. For me, obviously, because there's currently literally 3 points between them all. I think obviously Birmingham are at the top now, but London City are literally 1 point behind them with a game in hand. Durham 2 points behind them. I think it's going to be a really close call between these 3 teams there.
Which one do you think is going to take it?
For me, I think that Birmingham will hold on to it personally. I think that they'll be able to hold on to it and be able to gain promotion and be champions.
It is very, very close at the top. So much so that if we have to go down to points per game, we have to, because it is this close that we can't predict it. No, we can't predict the WSL winners. Chelsea's been held by Brighton, 1-1, coming up to a break. Still 2-0 to Everton, and for Tottenham versus Manchester City, they're currently still 1-1. No. Brighton in there. Oh, Mr. Chance. It's Frank Kirby with deflected corner. Oh, jeez. If they score now, changes need to happen in the second half.
Liverpool are being really strong with their defending in this game. I think that Crystal Palace are really doing well at getting into the attacking positions, but the Liverpool defence is just so strong today. And there's a mess up there. Tried switching the ball over and Liverpool defended. Ball's played through.
Corner.
Getting piled on.
Corner to Brighton. Brighton sends it in. Defended away. Brilliantly done. Need to retake the lead. 35 minutes gone. Around 10 to go till the break. Hey, that's a free kick. Come on, Lino. Goal kick. Thank God for that. But I mean, terrible waiting for Chelsea. But I mean, if they need to win, they have to win ugly because that's what champions do, aren't they? Don't they? Win ugly.
Yeah. Here we are, Liverpool making another change. And Daniels is coming on for Capoche. So that's...
double change for Aston Villa at Villa Park on the way. It is Grant coming off. Hansen's coming on. It looks like number 25 is going to be replaced by number 28. That is Taylor coming off. Nunes is coming on. We have a goal to be in the championship. And it's Charlton Athletic 1. Manchester United is 0.
Ooh. Liverpool just holding on to this 1-0 lead at the moment. 78 minutes in, and they're just now playing the ball at the back. Just waiting for a chance, maybe, to get through. Crystal Palace regain possession here. But still, every time Crystal Palace get the ball, Liverpool are straight on them with such a high and hard press. I think is really good from these Liverpool players, especially. It's a mess up here, though. Liverpool are in the box. 2 defenders on her. Holding the ball. That's a handball right there. She's still got it, though. Oh, tries a left-footed curler into the top corner. It just goes wide. Almost there again there for Liverpool. Olivia Smith again, taking on 2 defenders. Tried putting the ball through, got through the gap. Tried taking the shot. You should have squared it there, honestly. In my opinion, that's an easy pass through to the middle. And I'd say 2-0 there, but
what?
still 1-0.
How is that a free kick? Bloody Brighton, for God's sake! Kirsty Stow is the referee today, people. What the bloody hell was that? Terrible decision to give away a bloody free kick. What the hell's going on here? Oh, God. A late one, nothing really in that. Are you seriously having a laugh, Kirsty? There was nothing in that tackle. Oh, God.
As earlier we was talking about obviously the attendance of women's game. Obviously this game's been held at Sutton United Stadium, and the turnout is actually really good. Like the stadium is quite full. You got people standing up at the front, and you've got obviously mass amounts of people turning up, and it's really good for the sport, I'd say.
We're about to find out the attendance very soon. Very, very soon. The attendance for all the games today. But it certainly looks like the one's full is the one's full. Quite frankly. And after the full-time whistle goes in our 2 o'clock games, I will be looking forward to bringing you every single bit of final whistle action from everything.
81 minutes in, and here it is, still Liverpool 1-0. Crystal Palace have upped the tempo definitely from the first half, but again, can't seem to get through Liverpool fans.
Oh my goodness! When I said that Rangers was going to have a disappointing weekend with the men's team losing, the women's team was losing. They just pulled it back to make it 2-2.
Oh wow!
Oh my God! What the hell's going on here? And Bristol City pulls one back and makes it 2-2 as well.
Wow. Liverpool here making another change with Kerr coming off and Nagano coming on. Ball played through out on the right flank here. Great ball through. Defender, Crystal Palace defender does a great job at that. Dispossesses easy, and now they're on the counter attack. Takes it back, plays it at the back. Really great defending there by Crystal Palace, though.
Nothing else to bring you at the moment, apart from goal between Tottenham and Manchester City. It's Virginia with the goal. 2-1.
Wow.
Oh, no way. 3-2 now between Newcastle United and Bristol City. What the hell's going on with us this weekend?
Goals galore coming in.
Goals galore everywhere. Bloody hell. Right, here's Everton. Everton, 1v1 now. Here it comes. Everton! No! They'll be defended by Villa. Away for the corner kick. The treble. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 to Brighton.
Liverpool here with the ball in the box. Great defending though, and they're still here playing the ball on the edge of the box. 84 minutes in. Ball's played through. Great header out. Follow up. She's holding it on the edge of the box. Sets it. Shot. Deflected. I think that's a corner for Liverpool. Yeah, it is. Corner for Liverpool.
Goal for Brighton. 2-1. The host lead. Hell! What on earth was that defending about? Are you joking me? You lot have been slow to react to the ball. There it is. God's sake. Anna Hampton, you didn't react quick enough. Get her on for half time.
Crystal Palace change.
Get Spencer on, for God's sake.
And Hughes has come on for Blancard for Crystal Palace, but 85 minutes in, the Liverpool here have got a corner. Corner's taken, swung into the box. Keeper's come out and collecting. She's ready to put the ball out somewhere. Bit of an obstruction there. She's trying to drop kick it. Liverpool player ran in front of her, so she couldn't stop the counter attack. But Crystal Palace still have the ball here on the left flank. 3 Liverpool players surrounding her, and she takes it back again. She's holding on to possession, trying to find somewhere to get through. We've got goals coming in from every other game, but since 10 minutes, it's been still with 1-0 Liverpool in this game.
For God's sake, seriously? You're kidding me.
Oh.
No, that's not how we used to play. Before the international break, Villa, they want to capitalize on something. Attacking. Di-Beno. All the way to half time and just before the buzzer beater as well. This is embarrassing for our ladies. The men's team's form has been coming to the ladies since Brighton took the lead. Enzo, this is your fault. Get out of this damn club now.
Crystal Palace there with the ball now. Great ball played through. 86 minutes in. Crystal Palace in the box. There's challenge in there. Shot. Great save by the keeper. Follow up. Whoa. Almost 86 minutes in, and Crystal Palace have wanting that equaliser. Great save by the goalkeeper there. Crystal Palace are searching deep for this equaliser. 87 minutes in now. They've still got the ball here. Given away though. Given away, and Liverpool are in. Taken on defender, brought down. That's not a good challenge at all. I think that's a yellow card there. Yeah, yellow card given. She got past her. She grabbed her by the arm and pulled her straight down. So Liverpool free kick now.
Win the ball back for God's sakes. No! Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible.
Just approaching the 88th minute mark, and Liverpool have a corner here. I think she's going to.
Approaching 89. Everton has a free kick. They'll send it in. Lovely catch by the keeper.
No shot coming from this free kick, but she's going to swing it in. Right-footed swinger. Great ball, headed away by Crystal Palace. Liverpool regain possession here. They're on the left side of the box. Ball played in. It's a corner here for Liverpool. 88 minutes in. It's corner for Liverpool. Still 1-0 up though. Crystal Palace have had some good chances in this game though. Great save by the keeper on that one after a bit of a deflection.
Right, coming up to 90 everywhere across the country. We'll bring you the final score that it comes in, plus a half-time coming up shortly. Chelsea are 2-1 down. God's sake. Up and down across the country, and it is Chelsea that are behind at the break. 2-1. They have just blown a half-time whistle as we speak at the Ballfield Stadium. It is terrible defending all over again.
Liverpool throwing here, and now just take it back to run down the clock. 89 minutes in. Liverpool are still 1-0 up since the 10th minute. The second half, though, Crystal Palace have increased. They've now up to 36% possession, but Liverpool have still dominated the game completely.
Six minutes added time here at Villa Park at the end of the game. What's yours?
We are in 89 minutes, still 1-0 to Liverpool, yeah. Approaching 90-minute mark. And we'll find out how much extra time is in a couple of seconds. We are at the 90-minute mark, and we have got, I think it said 5? Yeah, 5 minutes of added time here.
Lots of games this afternoon right across the country. We're heading to stoppage time. Dundee United 1, Montrose 3, and Rangers 2, Hearts 2, Dundee and Montrose. Well, guess what? Both of those are in the relegation group.
Free kick, amazing free kick, great catch by the keeper. One thing to note from Liverpool today is they've had 19 shots on goal today. 19 shots and only one has gone in.
Rangers 2-2 at the moment. A home to Hearts. And nothing else to bring you there. A Dundee 1, Montrose 3 is how it has finished. Brilliant work today. I know we couldn't get Mason in today, but it is what it is, you know. We do have hashtag versus Ipswich, hashtag 1-0 up. So there it is. Right, we're on to the final minutes. Everton, well, they're getting a win again, but it's been a very close battle. Actually, no, Everton getting the win today. Very close battle between those two sides, but Aston Villa will feel like disappointed. But what about on your end, Kieran?
We're sat 92 minutes in. We got 5 minutes of added time, and Liverpool are just here playing the ball out the back. It's been 1-0 since 10 minutes in. Liverpool have dominated the game until recent times in the second half. Crystal Palace have had really good chances, but they've just not been able to put them away.
What are the statistics tell us?
Yeah, so we've had 19 shots from Liverpool in this game. Liverpool have had 64% possession. Out of those 19 shots by Liverpool, only 2 have been on target, and one of them was goal.
Yeah, where are we?
We've now got a throw in here for Liverpool on the far side and right next to the corner flag. 92 minutes in, so we've got 3 minimum minutes of stoppage time left. Hoping for a bit more drama. And Liverpool are just going to hold it here in the corner. Just try and run it down. So Crystal Palace throw in there. Greatly won. Liverpool have regained possession.
Come on, Liverpool.
Ball Try played through, but keeper collected, and now Crystal Palace are ready to go and attack. You can see them all. They're really tired, but they're still going for it.
2 minutes left.
Crystal Palace would be really happy to get a point away from this. They keep on taking throws, they get closer and closer to the goal. But you can see the determination.
Closer to finishing as well. 94 is exact timing on how long this match has been going on today. Stoppage time we go at Leyton Orient. Can Spurs get a point against City? Well, we juvenile ties. Oh!
Liverpool are through now. Great defending. Oh. She was through and she got... Oh, she looks injured now on the knee. She did get landed on her knee, but yeah, I think she's fine to continue. It was great defending there by the Palace defender. We got about 1 minute and 15 seconds left, and Crystal Palace are trying so hard to find a way through, but they can't by such a strong Liverpool defence.
94-30 gone at Villa Park. It's Aston Villa who will be the more of a disappointed side with chances of drawing, equalising, taking the lead in this game, but not to be their day today as Everton defend the corner away. We're into the final minute now of all the games today. That looks like that does it with Hearts and Rangers, and that, people, is the full-time whistle in the SWPL. And Rangers had a chance to win the game, but the final whistle has just gone. Hearts 2, Rangers 2.
We got 20 seconds left of this game. I don't think Palace are going to find a way through this Liverpool defence. They're just going to try and hold on to the ball. But they are through, though. She might be offside, and she's just going to hold the ball in the corner, I think. Just play the ball around between them. Shot's gone. Great shot. Great save by the keeper. Approaching the 5-minute mark, and after this goal kick, this drop kick, I think the ref will blow the whistle with full time. There we go, full time. Liverpool Crystal Palace, Liverpool 1-0, and get all 3 points from this game today.
Kian Bailey, thank you very much, lads, for coming on to the show today. We'll see you in the end of March.
Thank you very much, Riley.
So it has finished. Liverpool 1-0, away winners 2. Crystal Palace, a very tight game between these two sides, but it was Liverpool who ultimately came on top. We played the 96 minutes. Aston Villa versus Everton. We are not done yet, but I think it's all over. It's not. I think it's now all over. The full-time whistle goes. It is now. It's all over. And the keeper saves. That's people. We are done at Villa Park. The full-time goes. Disappointment for Villa side. Rhian Skinner's going to have a long discussion with her players this weekend. And it is nothing short, but no miracles at the moment. And 2-0 final score again. Final scores all across the country. Thank you to Bailey and Lagan for coming in today, and all of you for like and subscribing too. Oh my God! Charlton Athletic! They've just gave up the lead right at the very end. Holy crap! They think they have taken a winner on 77. No! It's cancelled. London City Lionesses has equalised in the last minute. They have just had it in. London City Lionesses scores in the last minute for 1 point. It's Aslani with the goal. 1-all. Unbelievable. 1-1. Sounds finished. Then that's full time. So let's take you through the final results. So Manchester United 2, Leicester City 0. Was Southampton off in the Premier League. Aston Villa 0, Everton 2. Good wins with hopes of survival. Aston Villa felt like they were under par today. Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 1, Spurs 1, Manchester City 2. The Chelsea 2-1 behind at the break. God's sakes. Championship, it has just finished. Sheffield United 0, Portsmouth 2 earlier in the afternoon. Blackburn 0, Birmingham 2, Charlton Athletic 1, London City Landers 1. London City Landers thought they've lost, but no, they've taken a point away from the Addicts. Newcastle 3, Bristol City 2, and has just finished. Sunderland 2, Durham 0. The SWPL now. Queen's Park 0, Partick 0, Aberdeen 1, Spartans 0, Glasgow City 4, Motherwell 0, and Dundee United 1, Montrose 3. Rangers came back to equalise 2-2, but they couldn't find a finish. This has finished on there. We're getting final results now, and if you'd like to see the full-time results from everywhere, you can use live score. For us lot, I think it's time for a bit of a breather. I know we said we want to do 5 hours of live football in action. And we are going to do, unfortunately, with the Manchester United FA Cup game that's starting in half an hour, there's no point in me staying. So all I'm going to say is, thanks for your company. Benny Taylor saying thank you very much for being with us, and we will see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye, and take really good care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.